rock and roll today. Here is hoping everything goes to plan. My camera, in the process of setting up the stream, has died and restarted and died again several times. So this is, it might freeze. Let me know if it freezes, because if it freezes, I need to like deactivate and restart it. It is doing the slow, painful march of death. But, I am hoping, that I can, I'm hoping that I can push it along just a little bit farther. I think today is just gonna be kind of a chill day. I might run some roulettes, just do a little bit of, you know, just some FF and chill. I got a lot of new stuff I'm working on. Still doing the Etsy thing. Thank you for everyone who favorited things on Etsy. I appreciate it. You know, even if you can't buy anything, I totally understand, but like favoriting things has been so helpful. I do think I'm gonna start doing like a little, maybe like 15-minute vlog, like once a week, just of the things I'm crafting for Etsy, because I have like new stuff I'm working on all the time. And yeah, a lot's been going on, which is why I haven't been around. Mostly like bureaucratic stuff in the health industry, which anybody who's had to wrangle their health insurance, psychiatrist, disability advocacy groups, it's a very bureaucratic, lengthy process. And it's been extremely depressing and mentally exhausting. But I'm feeling a little better today. I'm also in the process of, I think I'm going to restart the OnlyFans stuff. So I had some issues getting finances from the OnlyFans people. But now that I've kind of worked that out a little bit, I might go back to it. Also, I have some skin issues and they were flaring up and I didn't think it would look appealing photo-wise. But I kind of came to the realization that maybe in the process of embracing all bodies, I can look a little red and rashy and it'll be fine. People have that, and we should embrace it and still realize that it's a thing. Also, I do a lot of fantasy content, so who knows? Maybe I could just be a tiefling for a day. Use my rashes for some sort of fantasy-esque thing. I do treat them, I do medicate them, but sometimes I get exposed to something and my body is like, no! Also, I might be allergic to cold. So that's a new one. Apparently, your body can be allergic to cold if you have an overreactive immune system. And because every time I get cold, I get red and rashy, I may be allergic to cold. Which is fun! Just another fun thing my body likes to throw out there. Although it would kill in 2 Truths and a Lie. I am so good at 2 Truths and a Lie. You will never be able to guess what is the lie because they're all weirdly specific. I am so fucking good at 2 Truths and a Lie. Oh my god. Every time I do it, nobody's able to guess because I have like weirdly specific things that no one in my area has. And like all of my health issues and then all of my family's health issues. So like I can say a health issue I don't have, but my family has. And it works so goddamn well. Alright, we should just get to running ship. Let me actually also make sure that, okay, yeah, Mina's on, I'll say hi. I like to say hi every time I enter. A lot of people are taking breaks right now because of, like, this is a weird lull in between patch content. But I still have weapons to get, so I'm still gonna try. Let's try Healing Expert. I may regret this. I may regret this so goddamn hard. I decided to hang out in Yoxia today because one of my, like, moogle mog pendium things was like, oh, you need to do a level 70 hunt roulette. And, like, I do need to, like, I don't do the Stormblood ones as much. I have most of the achievements for, like, everyone except the Stormblood ones, because in Stormblood you're dealing with Authard and Gurabanya, and they're like in entirely different directions of the map, and I don't like paying for those teleports or using teleports for that, so meh. But I don't, yeah, so it's like, okay, well, I need to work on my hunt stuff. While we're waiting, let me show you guys something I'm working on. So this is for a chest collar, which for those who don't know, I'm actually going to do I'm going to add some more horsey things now that I'm kind of apprenticing to a horse trainer. But basically, a chest collar on a horse connects the it kind of loops, when you see those things that kind of cross over the horse's chest and then connect to the saddle, those are called chest collars, breast collars, there's a lot of different names for them. But what they do is they keep the saddle on the horse, like from slipping around. So you'll see a lot of people who do sports where the horse has to move very quickly use them, and it keeps the saddle from slipping on the horse's back. So you'll see trail riders use them because they're going up and down hills. You'll see barrel racers use them, cow people use them, ropers use them because they're doing a lot of fast maneuvers. Or anybody who has a horse that maybe doesn't have the saddle stay on the back very well. And these are ones that I'm making for my guy. This is going to be part of the strap. It's a little beaded thing. I have a couple I've already made, so this is just the blue one. I'm trying to do one in every color. I'm basically turning all my animals into walking billboards for my Etsy page. But I decided to use these little orange beads because a lot of the macrame I got came with these little beads, and I don't like wasting things. But this is going to be one of the straps that goes along the side. And then there's going to be another one that looks kind of exactly like this, and they're just going to go along the side. And it's going to be really cool. Every time I wait for things, I show off something that's new to me. It is nice, because, like, even though I'm rolling as a healer, okay, what did we get? Okay, good. There's only one boss here that I'm not very good at, because arrows, but frick. Alright, let's go. Hopefully, my camera doesn't die in the middle of this. At least the audio will still stay, though. You'll just see me in a very weird position. Maybe I should just have that happen, and we can just take weird clips of the weird positions. It'll probably be something really, 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 like, really embarrassing. Oh, well. Oh, by the way, for you Disenchantment fans, I am dressed up as Lucy today. The little demon from Disenchantment. I like Lucy a lot. I used to have a rat named after Lucy, actually. But, I'm dressed up as Lucy today. This is kind of my Lucy look. Also, it's been really rainy and stormy for like 2 weeks now, and I'm tired of being cold. Because again, I might be allergic to cold, which is apparently a thing your body can develop now. Yay! I feel like I'm in like the Feywild, and I'm just getting like weird status effects of fairy tricksters, where they're like, yeah, now you're allergic to cold. Now you have this going on. It's like I have some fairy in my house that like is trying to curse me 24/7. Life. Okay. It does make me really, like, a lot of older people really like me because I'm very relatable to all their illnesses. I don't relate to people my age, but I do relate to 30-year-olds who have disappointments in their daughters. It's a weird trait to have. If I could weaponize it, I might be able to nail retail, but I hate retail. Everyone hates retail. People who like retail either like it because they don't actually like interacting with humans and that's their only human interaction, which I get. I completely get. Or they're sadistic psychopaths. And, okay, there was one time I liked retail, but it was a very low-key gig where I worked at a used bookstore that was run by the library, and it was like a little hole-in-the-wall bookstore where you, like, actually had to, like, it was like one of those places where if you're on a fantasy map, you would have really had to nail the fantasy map to find this bookstore. Hi, Sarnan! How are you doing? I missed you. I love the memes you keep posting in the Discord. They are amazing. I am not using rescue. If people fuck up, they fuck up. I let them fuck up. Okay, I would use rescue. I would use rescue if it allowed me to take people's weapons. Okay? I'll say that. I would use rescue if it allowed me to take people's weapons. That would be a very good use of rescue. I am a believer that if you frick up, you frick up. I mean, I haven't been lazy about doing my actual projects. I've been depressed about doing my actual projects. But sure, let's say lazy, because that sounds like I am a functional human being in society and not not functional as I am. Okay, being a healer is a little OP in this fight, because if I get doomed, I can just assume it myself. Oh, you're fine. I mean, I don't give a fuck about what people care about now. I have depression issues. I'm not gonna just say I don't have them to spare people the embarrassment of having to deal with that. Like, most of the people in society right now have depression issues. Let's just openly acknowledge it, laugh about it, and move on with our fucking days. I feel like this stream always turns into, like, some sort of mental health thing, but, you know...
Hurry, Golbez. The city is already overrun.
I'm everyone's therapist. It's fine. I've been in therapy since I was 7. I literally went to resource schools where, like, every day was just constant group therapy. I don't know another world. Oh, fuck that! Stupid fucking gender norms. I once worked with a fucking gay horse, okay? Gender norms don't exist in the animal kingdom. They sure as hell don't need to exist in the human kingdom. Yeah, the timer shit's kind of... I don't understand why there's a timer, especially in Explore Pose. That's really weird to me that Explore Pose has a timer. I mean, I guess maybe it has something to do with, like, the servers, or, you know, especially after, like, Endwalker's release and all the fucking shit around that. But, like, still, like, I don't understand the whole, like, timer in Explore Pose thing. I do think it's really weird. It does give me anxiety, too, especially when I'm doing, like, my music videos, because I don't mod. I don't know how to mod. I'm not tech savvy enough to mod. So my music videos are literally just everything in G-Pose and me having to be creative around that and, like, editing after the fact and, like... I hate the timer because it gives me... First of all, I hate anything with the timer. We used to have to do these time things in school where they would give us, like, a math questionnaire and they would time it, and whoever got it in, like, less than a minute got, like, a prize, and it was the most anxiety-inducing thing, and, like, I'm not good at math. I have really bad dyscalculia. Part of the reason I didn't get paid by OnlyFans was because I filled out all my forms wrong because I can't fucking read numbers. So, like, yeah. Oh my god, arrows. So, I hate timers. I can do math fine. But, like, when it's time... Okay, I can't do math fine. I'm horrible. The school district literally gave up on me. Because they were like... The school district literally gave up on me because they were like, oh, you're not gonna get... They were like, you're not going to... Yeah, oh, fucked. Yep, I was right, arrows. Yeah, the school district gave up on me because they were like, you're not gonna get the qualifications that most people get in math to graduate. They were like, it's just not going to happen. I can't... This boss is the one I have trouble with because of arrows. Oh, yeah, I mean, if those people stop talking to you because you talked about depression, they're not worth your time. This is why I stream, because I don't actually talk to people in real life. So, I talk to people in games, because my IRL life is sad and lonely. from this. I make like $4 a month from ads, and that's it from this. Like, I don't, like, this is just, I don't know what this person's saying in chat. There's this person, I don't know. I think they're doing something else in chat. I don't know. I've never been to an ERP club. I would love to go to an ERP club and try to ERP with some cat girls. As somebody who's been a cat girl, but yeah, like, yeah, oh my god. When I was in elementary school, from 3rd grade, actually to 6th grade, so even in middle school, because I couldn't memorize multiplication facts, like, I understood the concept of multiplication facts, and if I had a multiplication chart, I could do them very adequately. But because I couldn't memorize them off the top of my head, they made me redo multiplication and division every single year for the entire year, all of those years, just because I couldn't memorize them at the drop of a hat. It was so annoying. Like, I understood the concept of how to do them, but it was but because I couldn't memorize them, they made me keep doing them. It was so annoying. Hi, Sorrow Tears. I love your name. I feel it deeply in my soul, although I am unable to cry due to medication. That was a very depressing introduction. I am sorry. How are you today? Hopefully my camera doesn't die. Whee! I hate this boss fight. Okay, I love clever names though. Although, I didn't think, so here's the thing, I have slight cognitive processing issues. It's just like a thing, right? And, I didn't think my memory was that bad with my processing issues. And then my mother was filling out some of my forms. Like, she was helping me fill out some of my forms for, like, some of the, like, mental health, like, or disability health advocacy. And she filled them out without me at first and then asked me to look over them. And one of the things she wrote was memory issues. And I was like, oh, maybe they are really bad and I don't know about it. Oh, hi chat, I farted. Again, still love your name. It gives me so much joy. Everybody has really cool names here. I wish I could come up with names that cool. I don't know which things are falling. This is great. This is phenomenal. Let's not die. Whee! So I had trouble getting paid by OnlyFans, and at the time I was also working at a school district. And as a result of working in a school district, I didn't want them to find the OnlyFans and fire me. So I stopped doing OnlyFans. And then I figured out why I wasn't getting paid, which was that I am so bad with numbers that I filled out all my forms incorrectly, but because of my dyscalculia, I thought they were correct, which is a my bad thing. But also now that I'm no longer working for that school district because they were awful people, well, just one of them was an awful person, I decided to kind of try to go back to it, and I sorted things out. But yeah, like, I'm gonna go back to it. So I'm restarting that probably at the end of the week, because then I'll be able to figure out if I did not need to do that. I am sorry, Tank. Yeah, so when I was working for the school district, a lot of times school districts, if they find out you do OnlyFans, they will fire you for it. And I didn't want them to find out. And then also, my skin issues were flaring up, and I didn't want to look gross in photos. Because I might be allergic to cold, which is a fun new thing I discovered I can be allergic to, which is great. But in the spirit of body positivity, y'all can deal with a little redness. redness, and honestly, I do a lot of fantasy content, so maybe I can just use that redness as like some sort of tiefling thing or something, I don't know. You know, just a little devil child thing. Little vampire devil thing, who knows. Maybe I can hide it by being in a bathtub of blood. It'll be great. I just need to get clever with it. You know, it's another thing I need to adapt to. And then I'm also gonna try to do, like, a craft, like a 15-minute little craft vlog on YouTube. Maybe once a week. Just to kind of update some of the Etsy stuff that I'm working on. Of course, I show off things here, but I'm trying to revamp things. Again, I took a break. It was a little bit of a mental health break because I had a fight with my psychiatrist. And I've been through like 20 psychiatrists at this point, but it still infuriated me nonetheless. Sometimes psychiatrists are assholes, and I don't put up with it anymore. And then they get very confused because they're used to being able to run over people. And it was just one of those things where, like, the psychiatrist has a lot of academic knowledge, but no real-world knowledge. So the academic knowledge is there. But when you try to, like, but they have no idea how to apply it to real-world scenarios. And because they can't apply it to real-world scenarios, the academic knowledge becomes exactly moot. They basically tried to gaslight me that my public elementary school in what, like 2007, like 7-ish or even less. They tried to gaslight me that basically my public elementary school would have been able to adequately catch my disorders and I didn't need to reevaluate any of my disorders. Which is stupid because the public elementary school is underfunded and underpaid, and they did not give a shit about my conditions. And also, that was in probably 2003 or 2004, right? Like, the DSM for a lot of my the things I was diagnosed with, oh, fucking hell, I'm so bad at this. The DSM, you're just gonna watch me be a crappy healer today, okay? My cognitive issues are not great today. I'm going to be a crappy healer. I don't need any more healer commendations, okay? I have enough commendations where if they raise the commendation, but I have like over, like, I have so many commendations, I'm fine. I don't need more commendations. I can be a crappy healer. I'm gonna be a crappy healer today. Cognitively, I am not all there today, okay? Which is great for streaming because I'm all over the place and I'm insane. But I am going to be a crappy healer today and I don't give a fuck. My cognitive dissonance is bad. They can get mad at me. The cognitive dissonance is still a bad thing that's happening. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, okay, basically, yeah, there's a lot going on. Fight with psychiatrist really pissed me off. Then I got in a fight with ICS. Well, just one person at ICS. I like the rest of ICS, but like, just, you know, bureaucratic nightmare disability shits. They don't tell you when you have disabilities that make you not function in society that you also need to become a bureaucratic mastermind in dealing with systems that are designed to fail you at every opportunity. Here's to spending 2 years trying to get on Social Security. Actually, no, wait. It'll be 3 years because I'm 25. Last time it took a year for them to even see me, and then I gave up. My mother is doing it for me this year. And, let me just say, if she wants to do that, she can do that. I'm not doing that. I gave up a long time ago, which is why I'm going back to OnlyFans, because I do like, here's the thing, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go back to OnlyFans, but then I went to the thrift store and I found a really cute skirt, and I was like, oh, this would look so good. I could make such a good, like, punky, like, costume on OnlyFans and do, like, a whole weird thing. I am going to give the Dragoon a commendation because, let's be real, I am not, My cognitive abilities are bad today! Woo! And the Dragoon kind of carried us. Again, it was a me thing. Let me just check my currency. I want to be sure I'm not going over anything. Again, numbers not my strong suit. Okay, I am gonna skip level 90. Here's why. I don't want to heal the final days, especially in the cognitive space that I'm in. And I always get the final days for level 90. So I'm not fucking doing level 90. I'm not doing the final days in this cognitive state. My brain is a bowl of Jello pudding. And it is running at a very low currency. And it is flooping. The Jello pudding brain is flooping downstairs that are like escalator stairs. Okay, I gotta stop going with this. I can keep going with this. Okay, my mother is a neuroscientist, and I grew up my entire life looking at people's brains in various states of disarray. I know how to identify tumors in brains. I know, here's the thing, this is actually an easy one. This will be fine. They're actually trying to teach computers how to differentiate between eyes and tumors in brains because the computer thinks eyes are tumors. So it'll incorrectly tell the scientists that there's tumors when there are none just because of the eyes. So, my mother has spent, she's not working on that project anymore, she got moved to a different project, but she has spent a lot of time, essentially trying to teach a computer not to think eyes are tumors. I kept telling her to use a pug brain, because pug brains are in, pug MRIs, if you want a horror show, if you want horror inspiration, look up a pug MRI. That thing is crazy! You want to see how much we've inbred pugs? Pug MRI. Horror inspiration pug MRI. Oh my god. You could, if you want horror inspiration, also look up MRIs of people with like crazy tumors. Because my mother has been working in neuro-oncology for a while. And one of the patients she is doing data research for and trying to develop new things for had like a botched tumor surgery. And their skull is like crazy. It's insane. She was like, I have never seen a tumor surgery this bad before. And it wasn't done by, like, her people, it was done by other people. She works at UCSF, which is actually one of the, I kind of willingly walked into that. It's actually one of the best places you can go for, like, tumor research. And she's very good at her job. She's very invested in her job. She collects, like, brain toys. It's very interesting. But yes, I can identify tumors in brains is one of my useless things. Again, I killed 2 truths and a lie, okay? As I said before, I am a mastermind at 2 truths and a lie because all the insane facts about my life and my family's life sound like lies. They don't sound real. Like, okay, who would expect, like, you know, oh, I can identify tumors in brain MRIs. I'm allergic to cold. You know? And then I usually say, oh, I'd be like, oh, like, I did this and I did this, or like, I got this injury, or I got that injury, or I have this, or like, I have my sister, so one of the things I'll do for a lie sometimes is, my sister has my sister has a deformed pancreas, and so I'll use that also as my lie, because I don't have it, but my sister has it, or like, some of my other family members have like health disorders that sound really official, right? So like, I'm very good at 2 truths and a lie, because everything sounds insane. Yeah. Why did they number the tank? Or the monk? This is just me failing dungeons, although Never Rape's really easy. I used to do this a lot for Murder Tales, for Murder Bingo. I'm just gonna be a bad healer, okay? I have enough healer commendations. Give the commendations to the DPS. I'm being a bad healer so DPS can get commendations. That is my new goal in life. I'm going to be the worst healer ever so the DPS get all the commends. DPS mains, your day has come. I have blessed you with my shitty presence in society. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that so I can use it as a battle cry. My new war cry is that the shitty healer has come to get the DPS commends. DPS, your day has come! The derp healer has come to spread its derpiness, so you may be condemned. Commended, sorry, not condemned. Different things, different things. Word is, again, my brain is gelatinous mush today. Yay! It's been gelatinous mush for a while. Also, I'm trying a new medication regimen, so, woo! Sometimes you just have to laugh at how painful life is. I'm trying not to make this a depressing stream. I don't know if you can tell. Do y'all like watching train wrecks? Maybe I should change my name to Trainwreck. I feel like that would be very... Oh my god, I don't have benediction. I don't have benediction. Benediction's on cooldown. Woo! I forgot this was Never Reap and not something higher. Ain't life grand? Ain't life grand sometime? I do actually really like Never Reap. It's fun. It's a fun one. I did my Kim Possible music video in Never Reap. That's a very old music video. But I think it was the first music video I did where I was really proud of it, though. It was a really old music video. If you want to see a music video, like a FF14 music video of Kim Possible, that's on my music video playlist in YouTube. Go look that up. It's an old music video. It's probably about like a year or two old at this point. It's not recent in the slightest. I've improved so much since then. But it was the first music video I did where I was really, really proud of it. It was the first one I did where I was like super proud of my progress, super proud of everything I did. Yeah. Also, surprisingly, that music video has gotten me several dates. Like, when people ask what I do, and they're like, oh, you make weird music videos, what's that about? And I link that music video, oh my fucking god, oh, I managed to pull that off. That music video has gotten me several dates, okay? Several dates. I don't know why or how that music video has been a very good pickup line, because I don't think it's as good as that, but who knows? Some unknown variation that has gotten me. I don't know how or why or where or when how that works, but I like this monk's getup. This monk is living. Oh, it's a ninja, not a monk. They're okay. They're a ninja. I do like this ninja's getup. This ninja is living a good life. Also, let me know if my camera stops working. I may need to fix that. My camera's doing the slow march of death. Take it away, ninja! Take it away, tank. We need to get it out of the circle! Come here! Totem on my head! Out of the circle! Can't have totems in the circle. Away, away, away! No! I can't have totems in the circle. Well, the totem must be moved. That defies the laws of physics and gravity, but you know what? This is a game with cat girls and bunny people. Hello, Violet! Oh, the sky was all violets! Come watch me be cognitively jello today. Ooh, that's a good name. Someone make a character with that name. Cognitively jello. That's my next Guild Wars 2 character name, because for some reason I can't stop making characters in that game. But Cognitive Jello is a very, very good character name. I Violet, I still want to schedule a time to go to a club together and shake my butt at people. Especially now that we have the Lop Hop dance. We have more butt-shaking abilities today in this game. I might go back to Aura. I'm getting a little tired of Makote. I did roll Makote for a bit because I wanted to be a black cat specifically. But that's kind of, I might go back to Aura. I'm debating. Or I might make a Shakira bunny. That's the other thing I want to do. I want to make Shakira, but like a Viera. Does that make sense? Like Shakira bun? Someone's had to have done that before. We're just a Shakira bunny, right? Like, I don't know. We're getting a free Fantasia. I really shouldn't be using up my Fantasias, though. I should be saving those. But I want to. I'm like such a Fantasia addict. I'm really bad at the, like, staying one character. I do like Aura a lot. The main issue I have is I wish there was more face customization with some of the options. I like the eye thing though. Like the Limbo Ring eye thing where you can keep the Limbo Ring black and then change your eyes at any time is a little bit, because usually what you would have to Fantasia if you wanted to change your eye color. So that's a little bit of an OP, a little bit of an overpowered ability there. Although when female Hrothgar comes out, I am going to be a werewolf girl. That is my new thing. My brain is jello. It's a gelatinous cube. My memory issues are apparently so bad, my mother listed them on all my things. Woo! How low is this tank's gear score? Just asking. I feel like I've had to use Benediction quite a bit. But then again, I am being shitty, so DPS can get commendations. Woo! No, I'm being shitty because I'm actually shitty today. But let's put a positive spin on it. Silver lining time. Silver lining. I was hoping they would be in a cutscene. This is pretty. I should take more photos here. Run away, Ninja! Run, Ninja! Why didn't you run away? Why? No, they didn't run away. I mean, I guess we can kill the Divine Mist here, but like, why? Why? You get one of the things, you run. You run like your life depends on it, and you don't ask questions. Alright, Divine Gale, die. Divine Gale sounds like your aunt who's like really too into themselves. Like, Divine Gale, you know, it's Gale, but she thinks she's divine. And she talks in like an old Hollywood accent the entire time. And she uses a lot of darlings. Divine Gale, the darling of the starlet society. She was the starlet of Hollywood society. She was the babe of old pinup. Divine Gale. Why am I doing this? Sorry, Divine Gale is amazing. I have decided that Divine Gale is now a new character in my head. She was the starlet of the Flappers. But oh no, her husbands all died mysterious deaths. Who knows how how to get all the illicit substances, Divine Gale. I need to stop. I need to stop. Someone take that character and write a story with it. You have my permission to use Divine Gale for all of your purposes. Divine Gale is not a copyrighted character. Feel free to add her into your Agatha Christie spin-offs. The darling of Flapper Society. Oh my god, Sunchips, the ninja with their butt out. You are amazing. Take my commendation. I already said their outfit was amazing. It's just a little more now. Actually, is this new? No, it's not new. I'm just, my brain. Alright. Let us leave Never Reap and Divine Gale behind. And let me make sure my camera didn't die. Oh, hey, look at that! The camera's still going! Woo! My camera doing the slow march of death. Maybe I'll take it, that won't really matter. It won't matter at all. I don't drink alcohol. If I did illicit substances, I would do it every time my camera died. I could drink tea and pretend it's alcohol. But due to family genetic history and the fact that I'm on medication, that's not in my future. Also, my sister has like wheat allergies, and like I'm kind of so I don't want to like test it. Like, there's a lot of things that I have that are like very similar, but like my sister does stuff that I don't do, so I don't want to test it just in case, right? It's like, oh yeah, like, so apparently I've inherited a blood clot disorder. So if I were on like heavy birth control, because my sister has like possible endometriosis, so she's on really heavy birth control, which has female hormones, right? If I was on that, I would also get blood clots like she did. But because I'm non-binary, I don't want to be on that because I don't need more of that pumping through my system. Yeah, I'm not going to test it. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, if I were to do something like that would happen to me now. And it's like, fuck. Let's move on from that conversation. Let me check my currency here. Okay. Let's go to leveling. Actually, let me make sure my storm seals are good. I'm gonna be completely honest. Storm seals, I don't think about them as much. But I don't want to max out on them because it's still a currency I'd like to use. Woo! What we gonna get for leveling? If it's Poison Veil, I'm gonna riot. I don't fucking do Poison Veil. Although that might be kind of funny with my brain being eaten by a gelatinous cube right now. Oh no, it's this one. I get this one every day. Every time I do leveling, I get this one for some insane reason. Why does no one want to run the Altascope? It's actually not that bad, guys. It's fine. It's long, but it's fine. It's a pretty one. I did my Fireflies music video here. That's a really cute one where I utilized Lalafell very effectively. That actually got a lot of views, which is weird that my Lalafell content gets more views with music videos than any other thing that I've done. I don't know why the moment I post a Lalafell music video, it gets like so much content. Is there a Lalafell community I don't know about? I did make a character that's like Nipsey from Has Been Hotel, but it's a Lalafell. But I'm not really sure about it. Like, I'm trying to be tall in games to prepare for female Frothgar, right? Because I'm bad at being tall in games, so I am trying to get better at being tall. So I don't really want to do the Lalafell, because then I'm not tall. But I like being a short little creature sometimes, too. Sometimes it's nice to be a short little gremlin that only exists to cause everyone pain and misery in the funniest way possible. I feel like I'm describing my former dog. She was a terrier toy mix, and anyone who's owned a terrier knows exactly what I'm talking about. I loved her. She was amazing, but she was definitely a little shit sometimes. I do want to do a short where I list. So I've been helping out my trainer teaching lessons to little kids, and because they're very little kids, I can't swear. Which sometimes when your horse is being an asshole, you want to say the horse is being an asshole. Because horses will take advantage of the fact that the kids know nothing and try to get away with shit, right? But I can't swear, so I have to get creative with the words that I use to describe that the horse is being an asshole. So lately I've taken to flufferbutt, cheeky bugger, poopsicle. I have to get very creative. I might do that where I just sit with the horses and be like, yeah, they're being a flufferbutt, they're being a grouchy grandpa, they're being an old curmudgeon. Why am I doing this here? These don't matter. We're not gonna kill this guy. He's gonna summon some sort of like AoE and then everything's gonna die. We just do damage and then, ew. They don't actually die, they just sort of meh. Just sort of AoE and explode. It makes doing damage to them feel slightly useless. I kind of wish we could get one of these like sinking arrogance things as like a mount. I think that'd be kind of cool to ride around on a floaty little face thing. It'd be horrifying, don't get me wrong, but I think it'd be kind of fun to ride around on a horrifying little face thing. And if you're like inside it and you're one of the faces, I mean, it's nightmare fuel, but it'd be fun nightmare fuel. Although some things that are not supposed to be nightmare fuel are also nightmare fuel, like the fucking Spriggan mount. That thing's eyes are fucking dead. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but it gave me a blood lily, so let's go with it. Blood for the blood lily! Be a shitty healer so you can get your blood lilies faster. My mage is so good that even when I'm bad, I'm still passable. This is how simplistic white mage is, and it's why I play it, because my mind is mush. Do you guys remember, like, silly putty? Not like silly putty, like the slime craze, where people were obsessed with slime. A thing I did not understand because I have sensory issues, and I don't like the feeling of that. But do y'all remember slime? It feels like my brain is slime trying to get downstairs. Or the Flubber movie. Do y'all remember the Flubber movie? The Flubber movie was weird as fuck. We watched that in after school. The after school used to play the Flubber movie. That thing was weird. That was crazy. I was terrified of that movie. Why was that so weird? Yeah, slime, right? The only good thing that came out of the slime craze was people were able to upload things that usually got demonetized by saying they were slime-inspired tutorial videos. That's how I watch so much content that would usually be taken down YouTube, because people would use slime tutorials to get around the copyright in their title and stuff. Sometimes that works, okay? I know it's not always great to the creators to do that. I know. But on the other hand, I am a disabled, non-functional person who still wants to watch nice shows. And if I can do something for free, it's gonna happen. Also, if I disassociate, I'm sorry. Apparently I can do that with my eyes on command. That used to freak people out in elementary school. Where I can, like, make my pupils dilate like that on command because I used to disassociate so much when I was younger. Oh, I forgot that there's like a portal. It's a portal-y situation. Portal. I like the name, I like portal. Portal's a fun word. Portal. Maybe because I say it like Pordel instead of Portel. Portal instead of Portal. There's a difference there. Have you ever met someone who speaks like Professor Umbridge in Harry Potter? The person who runs Integrated Community Services, her tone's a little lower, but the way she talks is very much like Professor Umbridge. And she's very corporate-y. I hate it. I don't know. She also locked me in a white room when I gave feedback on a program they had and yelled at me. So I don't know. Like, very Professor Umbridge vibes. Sorry. That was another reason I took a mental health break. The rest of Integrated Community Services is fine. I feel kind of bad talking about these things because, like, I don't want to dissuade people from getting help from local resources that are supposed to help them. But the reality of being a person with a disability is that a lot of times even the local resources that are supposed to help you are not very good at helping you. Or don't have the funds or the resources or the people with the proper training to help you. So you still have to, yeah. So, like, yeah, I did not have the best time. But, like, on the other hand, I don't want to dissuade people from getting help. Because I do feel like it's important to reach out for help and acknowledge that you need help and take advantage of the resources that are available to you, even though it will probably take over a year. Why did this person, oh god. It'll probably take over a year to, like, get those resources. But still, the reality is, like, even those resources can still cause issues. Somebody, I think, disconnected, so, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's just gonna be a bit of a DPS thing, so I got a DPS now, which, I mean, I'm a shitty healer. It'll work out fine. This will be fine. We'll be fine. It's all good, bro. I've discovered that my dog, Bear, because Bear, is from the countryside, and when he was a puppy, he was kind of raised by a bunch of teenage boys in the middle of nowhere as sort of like a semi-stray, and I found that he listens to me if I talk to him like I'm a teenage boy, which, to be fair, I don't really know how to do, but I now have to use a lot of, like, bruh and dude when I talk to my dog. It's like when you get a dog that speaks another language, but you don't really know the language. But if I'm like, bruh, stop it, he looks at me and he stops what he's doing, and it's very strange. Like, what the fuck? Okay, the person came back. Their Wi-Fi died, but they came back. It's fine now. I still want this as a class, this double shielded thing. Maybe for our next tank class, we can get a double shielded thing. I think a lot of people would ditch Paladin if that happened, though. I think a lot of people would ditch Pally if we got a double shielded class. I mean, I'd be down. I'd be so down for a double shielded class. That would make my day. I don't tank, but it'd still be fun. I'd probably use it in, like, open world scenarios. I want Monk Breaker, which is whatever the fuck Livia was, and I want this double shielded thing. Okay. Which one of you is going first? It's gonna be this one. Whee! I keep jumping because I keep accidentally hitting the space bar because my gloves are really thick. This scholar, I think... Oh no, not scholar, summoner. I'm the healer. Goddamn, I'm brain jello. This summoner has the like Moonlit book. I really want to get that. Is a book on my list of things to get because it does kind of look like a fan, which I do like. Although I am rocking my nice legendary weapons. I'm trying to get more of those. I'm trying to finish out the tier. I love the new White Mage weapon. We need more gothic White Mage stabs. I do kind of wish they would go, they would add more shield wand variety to White Mage again. Because, like, Conjurer can use a shield and a wand. And now, I've been playing a lot of games where you can, like, kind of utilize a bunch of different weapons. And I do like the idea of bringing that back, you know? Bringing some of the, like, shield wand things back and some of the other variations that they do have in the beginning. Same with, like, with Black Mage. I think it'd be kind of fun to have that kind of return a little bit. More of, like, a cleric-y mindset. But who knows? Come on, just die already. You're at 4%. Can we get a Bahamut mount? I feel like Summoner should be able to get a Bahamut mount. You know how tanks have all their mounts? Every class should get a mount, and Summoner should be a Bahamut mount. They should be able to ride Bahamut. We do have, like, that Phoenix thing that we got for the Rising event, and that's cool. That's great. But we should be able to get a Bahamut mount for Summoner. Summoner should be able to ride their Bahamut. That should be, like, a new thing, right? Black Mage can get some sort of, like, weird void creature. Maybe, like, an imp or something. Scholar could be able to ride their fairy. That'd be cool. You can eat your fairy, and now you can ride your fairy. You're just abusing your fairy in new different ways. Let's see. I feel like White Mage would get some sort of, like, tree creature. Maybe, like, a deer or something, like some sort of, like, tree fawn deer thing. I think, like, that'd be cool for White Mage. We have a lack of deer mounts in this game. The only deer mount in this game is, like, for Christmas, and then, like, the closest other thing is, like, that, like, deer ostrich thing you get for, doing, like, treasure maps. But yeah, like, a like, woodland fawn thing would be really cool for White Mage. I guess they do get the unicorn horse, now that I think about it, so maybe they wouldn't get anything. Because they do get the unicorn horse if you get White Mage to 30 and do the 30 quest. I forgot about that. I don't use that. Trying to think about the other classes. Samurai would definitely get something very weeby. And I feel like Ninja would get some sort of, like, shadow dog thing. That feels like very, like, because we have the wolf, so I don't think about that. But maybe, like, some sort of, like, shadow fox would be very ninja-y. Again, kind of weeby. Samurai would probably get some sort of, like, I want to say fireballs. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, think about it. Here's the thing. I did debate going back into writing. But every time I try to write a story, I realize I like the world building a lot more than I actually like doing the writing. Like, I like the world building and the design of things more than I actually like writing the story. You know? Like, I really like designing weapons and combat styles and all sorts of things, but I don't actually want to write the story. Once the plot gets going, it devolves, like, it doesn't, like, I had a really cool idea for a combat style. It's similar to Mesmer from Guild Wars 2, but it's like, it's sort of like a mirrored combat style, where it's like a psych the enemy out combat style, where you basically wear a mirrored mask that reflects the enemy's face, so they see their face when they're fighting you, which is really creepy, and I think it's really cool. But it'd be a whole, like, combat class designed to, like, psych the enemy out, and then, like, you do a lot of, like kind of buff effects that, like, disorient the enemy and stuff like that. But yeah, you wear, like, a mirrored mask, so the enemy sees themselves when they're looking at you to fight you. which is horrifying and fun, and that was like a thing, and sort of like a bladed shield smashing class I had an idea for. Again, this is why I can't write stories, because it just evolves into me designing weapons and items, and it doesn't work out. Although, I did debate, I haven't played D&D in a while, but I did debate making some, like, D&D, like, stuff. Like areas. Because I do like doing the modeling for it. And I did do some of that in the past, where I would make, like, these giant structures for, like, Dungeons & Dragons. Although, that was back when I had the allure of maybe getting a group going. But I have not been able to join a D&D group for some time. Although I might try again, now that Luna can come with me in stores. I might try to go into a game store and be like, do you have a D&D group? Because Luna's able to come with me in stores now. Although now the dog trainer wants us to stop doing that because she's so used to going into stores with me that every time we pass by a store, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? We go in there. She really likes going into stores. She's very strange about that. But it's also been raining so much, the only way I've been able to really work with her has been going in stores. We've kind of made Home Depot our bitch. That was not right. That was, okay. When I used to work backstage in shows, one of the things that we would do with the little kids was if they were going to stage right or left, we would stamp R or L on their hands so they'd know. And some days I feel like I need to do that with myself. But yeah, like they were like little, like 4 or 5-year-olds, and they would freak out because they would think, oh, we're in the wrong spot. And I'd be like, no, you have L on your hand. You're going to stage left. I should probably do that with the little kids in the horseback riding lessons too, now that I think about it. But I still have a ways to go before I can like kind of fully design lessons myself. And everyone keeps canceling because of the rain, which is stupid because the horse that we use, her name's Sedona. She's amazing, by the way. But she's like 28 years old. She's basically, you know, she doesn't do much. She's semi-retired, but I literally was out at the ranch in a thunderstorm, and she was in the thunderstorm, like, asleep outside in the rain, just having the best, like, her eyes were literally rolled in her head, and she was just enjoying the hell out of it, and I was like, you are a different, you're a different type, like, I'm like, Sedona does not care about wind. They're all like, oh, it's windy and rainy, I don't want to go out, and I'm like, 1, we'd be in the indoor arena, it'd be fine, and 2, Sedona does not give a fuck. Sedona would just be like, this is great, I'm happy, I'm fine, I don't have to do anything. I should post some pictures of Sedona. She's a darling. But she's very much like a grumpy grandma. She's kind of the lead mare, so. Because in the horse world, mares are in charge. Although, yeah, like you know, but she's. Hey, DPS, you want a limit break? You could limit break. No, we're not limit breaking? Okay. I'm just the shitty healer of the group whose brain has slowly turned into jello. I'm actually gonna nope, okay, guess I'm commending this black mage. If you leave quickly, you don't get commendations, and I don't need commendations. I have enough commendations, which is why I'm being shitty. Well, it's not why I'm being shitty, but the side effect of being shitty is that other people get commends that I don't need, and that's good, because I don't need those commendations, and DPS, it is your time. My shitty healing means that it is now your time to get commendations. Okay, let's, what's next? I'm not doing trials as a healer. I'm gonna do it as a summoner. Where's my character sheet? There's my character sheet. Y'all want to watch my brain turn to mush today? Let's do that. It's been raining for 2 weeks. I am devoid of sunlight. My summoner outfit is sexy as hell, by the way. I just want to point that out there. Like, thighs for days. Thick thighs save lives. I don't have thick. Actually, that's not entirely true. So when you ride horses, you work an inner muscle in your legs that you rarely work outside of your daily life, which means that my thighs are actually pretty thick for my frame. So that's gonna go great on OnlyFans. I do show a lot of thigh on OnlyFans. Thick thighs save lives! What was I doing? Oh yeah, trials. The trials of being smashed by thighs. Should I dress up as Mom as Futurama and do her, like, thigh blaster thing? Would you all pay $5 for that? I don't blame you if you wouldn't. That's, I don't have the jumpsuit, though. I could probably find one. I could probably make one. While we wait for trials, perhaps I should show off more things I'm making. Here's a dog collar that's punky. If I can get it. It actually has black lace on it. I haven't put it up on Etsy yet. It's gonna go up on Etsy soon. This is a black lace punky dog collar that I made. It's a large, but it's got like black lace on the inside and then it's pink and black. That's gonna go up on Etsy soon. It's made for a large dog. So it fits my pit bulls and my large dogs. It's a little big on Luna. Luna's kind of small for a pitty though, but it fits my like standard pit bull sizes. So it's meant for large dogs. But that's gonna go up on Etsy soon. If y'all, my stuff that's like more punky or grungy or has more like individuality, I think does pretty well view-wise. So I'm trying to do more like punky, grungy, like very stylistic stuff for the Etsy dog collars. And I have other stuff I'm working on, which I'll probably show if we're still waiting. That'll be like alliance raids. Yeah. I like this fight. This is a fun fight. I do wish we could just get like Baco and his like Bayako in his dragon form as a mount. Or I mean not as tiger form. Why am I saying dragon? Oh right, I'm a summoner. I could have healed this. I really thought we were gonna get some level 90 bullshit. But I could have healed this. This would have been easy to heal. Okay, now that I say that. We already got one disconnect as soon as the fight starts. The realities. But I do look really sexy in my summoner outfit and I did want to show it off. So, you know, sometimes we don't heal so we can look good as hell. Sometimes you want to be a sexy caster. The new patch coming out on the 11th, I'm actually, okay, not much is happening in this patch. It's very, like, just, like, you know, tiny things. But they are doing a new PvP season, which I'm excited about, because I feel like this PvP season, because of, like, the double feature, like, story patch, has gone on way too fucking long. And I'm tired of it, because I really rely on the PvP season to get me ventures for my retainers. I don't enjoy PvP, but I like the benefits that it gives me. I can take that hit. This is not that bad. I also went on a Black Desert run because they're like 8th reunion is happening, and I already had it like previously owned from like past experiences with Black Desert. Maybe I'll stream a bit of Black Desert. I don't know. Should I stream a bit of Black Desert? Maybe that'll make its way into the foray of things that I rotate between. I am going to do a craft vlog. I might aim for the weekend with a craft vlog. That's not going to be crazy though. It's just going to be little things just to show off some of the stuff that I'm working on. And some of my crafted items will probably appear on my OnlyFans. Do y'all want a dog collar that I did a sexy picture of me wearing? God damn it. But yes, now that I have figured out how to get paid by OnlyFans and I am no longer working for the school district, that is coming back. Of course, I'm going to give it a week because I need to see how the transfer goes through. But it is a thing that is coming back. It will be coming back. I'm going to have I have a lot of pinup inspired outfits I will be doing at first. But I do kind of like get weirdly inspired by weird shit I have. Like right now I'm dressed up as Lucy from Disenchantment. Maybe in a second I'll get up and do a butt wiggle so y'all can see the full demonic Lucy experience. Should I make a character inspired by Lucy from Disenchantment? I might make an Aura inspired by Lucy. You know what? Excellent. I'm gonna make an Aura character inspired by Lucy from Disenchantment. The little shit that is that. I could make a character also inspired by Bean from Disenchantment, but I don't want to play human. Although I guess Bean's like... So I'm gonna be Lucy. I could make a Lalafell inspired by Elfo, but fuck Elfo. Not literally. I don't like Elfo. I do like Moth Girl though. I could make a hero inspired by Moth Girl. Moth Girl's pretty cool. Moth Girl's pretty great. Moth Girl, also an amazing character name. Someone get on that. My next human alt in Guild Wars 2 will be Moth Girl. I do have the elf ears. I could do the elf ears for Moth Girl. I don't know. I've kind of given up on trying to get a regular job because of my disabilities. So I might be streaming a lot more. I think the closest time I might be getting to a regular job will be the horse training, because for some absurd reason, my disabilities help me out there. So I am going to try to stream a lot more now that I've given up on regular life. Now that regular life has vanished for me, I might be streaming a lot more. I was trying to make regular life work, but regular life is not working with my disabilities. So let's start living in a fake reality of our own creation, where we have parasocial relationships, where it's like I'm dating all of you, but I'm not dating all of you, and I'm insane, but I'm not insane. I'm like the most sanest person you'll ever meet. I'm also the oldest, youngest person you'll ever meet. Most phrases are phrases that sound like they don't make sense, and on the surface they don't. But for some absurd reason, they kind of do. Let me babble to myself for 3 hours while I slowly lose my sanity. I'm sorry. I do really like this music. Let's keep going. This is a nice fight. I really thought we were gonna get some level 90 shit that was gonna kick my ass. But I could have healed this easy. We still got in pretty quickly though, now that I think about it. The red balls. Every time a character summons these red balls, I just think they need to see a doctor. No, stop running at me with your weird... they're still gonna run at me. Yay, I'm getting hurt by other people. It's like real life. people who are generally concerned for my well-being right now. That's valid. That's fair. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, although now that I say that I'm fine, I realize that saying you're fine makes you sound not fine. Huh. Okay, I am neutral. Yes, my brain is turning to mush. Yes, I have to deal with the fact that, like, I'm adjusting to the fact that, like, I am less functional than I appear to be. And that's a hard fact to adjust to. But, in the grand scheme of things, I'm okay. Is my brain mush? Yes. Am I gonna be okay? Probably. Are some of my issues gonna get worse as I age? Yeah. Yeah. Am I gonna find new stuff I've inherited from my genetic shit that I've inherited? Yes. I discover new stuff every day, like being allergic to cold. Am I working through it? Also, yes. I am good. This is entertainment. And for entertainment, y'all can watch me lose my mind, okay? I don't care anymore. I used to care about being proper on stream and looking like I knew my shit. And I don't care anymore because you know what? No one has their shit together in life. And that's okay. That's valid. And maybe being a non-shit together person on stream will show the world that it's okay not to have your shit together and you can still make friends and have a good time while being kind of a menace to yourself and society. It's okay. I understand though if you're uncomfortable watching me having mental issues. That's fine. I'm gonna put these down and I'm gonna do a butt wiggle so y'all can see the majesty of my Lucy inspired outfit. This is the Lucy inspired outfit. Come see the majesty of me having a butt wiggle moment on stream where I wiggle my butt and I show that I am a little gremlin demon. See this? This is a gremlin demon. It's okay to be insane. It's okay to be a gremlin demon. Okay. It's okay to dress up and do weird shit sometimes. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Okay? That's okay. We can be depressed together and do fun, weird shit and dress up like little gremlin demons and have a phenomenal good time. We're allowed to here. This is a safe space where everyone can be absolutely insane and sexy and beautiful like you are. You're valid, sexy, beautiful people. And we get to be insane, sexy, valid, and beautiful together. That's what the stream is. It's not a, that's what the stream is, okay? We are validating sexy, beautiful people who do weird shit, and that's okay. It's okay to have your brain melt some days. Some days we just work through it, and you know what? It makes an entertaining as hell stream. A little uncomfortable, but that's okay. What are we doing next? Main scenario. I am not fucking doing main scenario. We're gonna do guild heist. I don't hate myself enough to do main scenario. Come on, tank. There we go. Ooh, I do like the carbuncle ears. I don't like the rest of the outfit. But I do like the ears on the carbuncle thing. I like those. I just don't like their stuff. Did y'all see the new mount? The new, like, moon mount? It looks really pretty. But I don't want to spend $24 on it. I did finally get the dragon mount, the, like, mecha dragon mount, so that's, yeah. That nearly broke me. Yeah, I like the ears of the carbuncle outfit, and the shoes are pretty nice, too. It's just like the rest of the outfit, and I'm like, I don't know if I would pay, like, you know, for that. I kind of wish I could put outfits in the Square Enix store on my Amazon wishlist. Because I know you can pay through Amazon. But yeah, I like like the ears. The ears are fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make an aura, and maybe at the end of the stream, we'll go into character creation, and we'll make an aura inspired by Lucy from Disenchantment. I'm gonna commend the tank, because we need more tanks in Guild Heist. Good tanks get rewarded, and that's usually who I'm waiting for in Guild Heist, to be honest. Alright, what's next? Alliance raids, I'm not doing as a healer. Hopefully we'll get something like Cyrus Tower, and then I'll probably say something like, oh, I could have healed this, and to be fair, I absolutely could have. But in case we get Rabanastre raids, I want to be something that can die and not be a problem to the party, because I'm going to be 100% real. Rabanastre raids are the bane of my existence. I hate them. If we get Tower too, that'll be... Although I do really want the healer flower from Tower. That rhymed. Healer flower from Tower. I did finally get the healer crown from Thalia, which took for fucking ever. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I did finally get it. But we can look at the thick thighs of this outfit. The thick thighs. The beautiful, gorgeous thighs. I'm sorry, you would never guess that I'm an asexual by the way I talk about my character. But my character can't fuck me, and that's why I like them. I like fictional characters because they don't want to fuck me. I like people who don't want to fuck me because I don't want to be fucked. Ah! Oh my god, I was talking to someone on a dating app, I think it was Hinge, and you ever meet someone who uses really weird language? Like, they were, not like foreign language. I don't mind that. I mean, like, the way, it is Cyrus fucking Tower! I fucking called it! It was Cyrus Tower! Oh my god, I am clairvoyant! Claire fucking voyance is me! Not really, not really. If I were clairvoyant, my life would be way more put together than it is now. Woo! What is wrong with me? So much is wrong, but it's fine. But like they were like talking in a way that was like kind of limiting, where they were like, oh, I'm soft and I like soft people. I don't like hard people, or I don't like people who are like, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then they were like, oh, I don't do this because it's childish, and they were talking about like building Legos, and I was like, building Legos is awesome. I'm sorry. What do you mean childish? Legos are amazing. Building shit is amazing. I don't give a fuck if what I do is childish. I was a parentified kid. I didn't get up to the childhood. Let me watch kids shows and be fun and happy. I don't know. It was really weird limited language. Like, it started as a yellow flag, and then it just slowly devolved into a red flag, where I was like, this person is insane. Where they were like, oh, I want someone with emotional intelligence. I'm like, you want someone with emotional intelligence, but you offer none in return. I don't know. The whole dating thing is like, meh. And then they were like, oh, I don't see a lot of asexuals trying to date. I'm not saying you all are aro, but that's weird. And I was like, okay, well, a lot of asexuals want relationships, but are very realistic about the fact that not a lot of people are willing to have a relationship with an asexual, which is fine. That's, you know, everyone has their own thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's just, you know, how it is. Everyone has their own preferences, right? I don't hold it against them. But, like, it's kind of like, yeah, there are enough asexuals to invade Denmark, but we're not all localized in the same area, right? So it was like, I had to explain, like, yeah, there are enough asexuals to invade France, but we're not all localized in the same area. And we really should invade France, because France has garlic bread and good food. Although, to be fair, France gets invaded a lot. And, like, historically, like, it's like, what happens after the asexuals take over France? Like, we're just, like, that's not a strategically very great point to be at, you know? I can't wait to be female Hrothgar and wear this outfit. I think a lot of female Hrothgars are suddenly going to be wearing this outfit, this hound's outfit. I've been collecting pieces of this hound outfit for when I get to female Hrothgar, and I can be a hound. I can wear the, like, sexy hound outfit. It's going to look amazing. This person named their character Voldemort. I love it. They are playing a bard, though, which is weird. Although, to be fair, a bard is pretty accurate considering Voldemort has the personality of a teenage girl. Or, you know, just a teenager in general. Come here, little orb. I kind of wish we could get a miniature that's just one of these little, like, orbs following us around. You know, freak people out. Fun times. Although, who knows, maybe that'd give other players... Into the puddle, get in the puddle. The depression puddle is what I like to call it. That's what I used to call it in the Titania fights. I used to call them the depression puddles. Into the depression puddle, so we don't get burned alive at the stake like the witches we are. Did y'all see that thing where, like, Amazon is now selling tiny houses? Did y'all see that? Amazon is now selling tiny homes. And it's this weird Pandora's box effect for me. Because, one, it's depressing that we're at this point where, like, Amazon is now the solution for affordable housing, right? And it's not exactly safe housing. It's depressing that we're at this point, but at the same time, I have this weird sort of ray of hope where I'm like, oh, this might make other people kind of, like, lower the housing market, and it might, you know, allow people to, you know, have living options, even if they're not entirely safe living options. It's like a Pandora's box effect, where it's like a tiny ray of hope in a layer of shit, right? I don't know. It's a weird feeling. But on the other hand, like, I think I do, like, everyone was complaining about the tiny houses because they are tiny houses. So they're like, yeah, the ceilings are only 6 feet tall. And I was like, as a very short person, I am fine with this. This is where short people shine. We can be in buildings that don't require tall people. As a 5'4" person, I am fine with this. And my family's all very tiny too. It would be fine. I'm like, my concern is that it's a fold-up house. And, like, that it's not well insulated. But, like, the rest of it is fine for me. I think we should start adding Pandora's box as a valid emotion. And I think that emotion should be, like, hope and depression intertwined. Because it's a weird emotional feeling, right? And I think we should add Pandora's box as an emotional saying. Like, oh, I'm feeling really Pandora's box today. I think that should be an emotional saying that gets added to the dictionary. I think in this day and age, feeling Pandora's box is a valid intertwining of two different weird emotions to intertwine. Whee! Now we just beat the big boy. Hello, big boy. I'm going to set Ifrit on you. I do like these rainbow AoE circles. Can we get more rainbow AoE circles? I like the rainbow AoE circles. Of course I say that, and then they're going to give us a really hard fight where the rainbow AoE circles kill us at every moment and every time, and then I'm going to hate the rainbow AoE circles. But right now I like the rainbow AoE circles. They're very pretty. I want more rainbow AoEs. I keep pressing that, but it's not at this level. I can't believe I called it with the Cyrus Tower thing. Again, I could have healed this. I said I was going to say that, and I'm going to say it just to certify the clairvoyant shit. I do want to do a music video where we all dress up as pirates, and we do it to ABBA's Waterloo. and we just have fun doing piratey things to Abba's Waterloo. I've been trying to get Nero and Torben to do it with me, but I need to, like, schedule a day. But if anybody wants to dress up as pirates and do a little short music video to Abba's Waterloo, let me know. Hit me up in Discord, and we can do a short little music video. Well, I say short, but, you know. We can do a little music video to Abba's Waterloo. Just as pirates, and piratey classes, and piratey outfits. Go, Titan! Chicken nugget them to death. You little chunky boy. Chunky Titan. Do you think they'll ever give Summoner a Ramu summon where we could just summon a decrepit old man who hits people with his staff of lightning? That'd be funny if we could just summon an old man who wanders around the battlefield and smacks people with a stick. I would love to be able to summon Ramu who just walks around the battlefield and just hits people with a stick. That would be so fun! Can we do that? I would love to do that. Square Enix, please. Please make my wishes come true. My wishes of slapping people with a stick. I mean, I can do that as a white mage, but I wanna, that'd be great. I'm very excited for Pictomancer because I do like funny effects that are very effective. And I feel like Pictomancer is gonna have a lot of very, like, funny spell effects that are going to be extremely effective and, like, hopefully extremely effective in battle. When I saw the moogle shooting the laser, I was like, oh yeah, this might be a fun class to be. I don't like that they don't have a res. I understand why they don't have a res, but as someone who plays a lot of support DPS in their off time, having a res is super useful, especially when you're leveling and playing things with people who might not know what they're doing. Or people like me who are cognitively impaired and need a little help from time to time. Having a res is, like, a very useful thing. And so it does worry me that Pictomancer isn't going to get a res. But I understand why, because Black Mage doesn't have one, and balance and is good, and all the things. But, you know, if their buffs are good, yeah. I'm also excited for Viper because I love dual sword classes. They make my day. I'm just gonna focus on Amon, you cloned piece of shit. You whiny little toddler that needs to go down to the toilet. With your goddamn stupid outfit and your goddamn stupid cape. Am I stunned? Oh, I'm silenced, that's why. Well, I'm silenced. Whee! I can do nothing helpful right now. Haha. The life of a spellcaster. Fuck off, frogs. Have y'all seen legless lizards? There's a lizard in Europe that doesn't have legs, and it's a legitimate type of lizard. It's amazing. They're like lazy little noodles. They look like snakes, but they're lizards and they don't have legs. I gotta like load up something of like lizard, like I'm gonna post it in Discord later. Legless lizards are amazing, and I want one so badly. Can you imagine if I could just stream with like a goddamn, like, I need to get more money. I need to have a better income before I get another pet. But eventually I want to get like a lizard or a snake or something that just kind of sits on me, so that when I stream, I can just have a little streaming buddy sit on me. Maybe I'll get rats again. I used to foster and own rats, because a lot of people get rats and then release them in the wild, forgetting that they are domesticated, that the kind of rats you get domesticated or feeder-wise are meant to be domesticated and not meant to be wild. And they're very smart, intelligent little social animals. But, yeah, I might get a lizard or a snake that just kind of sits on me. But I need to get a little more money in my bank account before I invest in that. I mean, I kind of want it's so hard to keep anything humid in this household. So I might get a corn snake, because I really do like corn snakes, and they don't need it to be as humid. But I also really like blue-tongued skinks, and if I can get a legless lizard, which might not be possible in California, maybe I'll get a legless lizard. Or like a bearded dragon or something. Bearded dragons do have a lot of inbreeding issues. But yeah, just something that wants to sit on me and, like, can sit on me. Oh my god, guys! So, there's a cat at the barn. It's like a barn cat. It's sort of like a semi-feral cat. Like, it wanders around the barn during the day, and then it goes and sleeps with the family it lives with at night that lives on the property. But his name is Pickles, and he has a habit of going in people's tack room, and every time they try to get them out of the room where they keep all their stuff, he flops on the ground in the doorway and refuses to move. He's super social. But because I'm out at the ranch for like 4 hours at a time, doing lessons and working with horses, he's taken to like sleeping in my tack room, and it's so cute. I have pictures. I'm going to post them in Discord, but I have pictures of him. So, and then he like hangs out with me for the rest of the day. He just wanders around and hangs with me, and it was so cute. I was like, oh my god, when you're chosen by the barn cat. But getting him out of my tack room is so hard because he just flops on the floor and refuses to move. And I'm like, I gotta close the door. You gotta move. You can't stay here. Hi, Nero. I saw that you were streaming. I was gonna raid your stream if you were still streaming at the end. But have fun lurking. Put on your lurking hoodie and lurk. Lurkers are welcome here. You can be creepy all you want with binoculars, or you can hide in the little room and lurk. Lurkers are welcome here. Be emo and lurk with your goggles and glasses and eyeliner. I do not care. The lurkers, the stalkers, are welcome here. Maybe I shouldn't say the stalkers, given how things are on the internet these days. But honestly, if you do try to break into my house, my dog will eat you. And I have several large dogs, and it will not go well for you. You do not want to mess with Bear. When Bear is protective, he's like his dad was a German Shepherd, Doberman Rottweiler mix, and his mom was a Great Dane Pitbull Rottweiler mix. Bear and Luna will eat you. Maple will try to eat you. She's very arthritic, but she will still try to protect us. Although lately I've had to move Maple around a lot. I'm kind of worried she doesn't have a lot of time left because her arthritis has gotten pretty bad pretty quickly, and she is like 14. So, you know, for an American Bulldog Pitbull mix, Maple is pretty up there. And with senior dogs, you do have to worry that, like, you know, it can just go like that. So I do have to be careful. Like, most of my day has been spent moving Maple from place to place because she can't really walk on her own very well anymore. I mean, she can walk just fine, but she can't really like get up and move around as well anymore. So I'm worried about that. Maple's time, it's limited on this earth, but she is doing well otherwise. So you know, it's just, you know, yeah. But it's the reality. Like we've had a lot of senior dogs in our time, and it's, yeah, it's how it is. It's not always great, but you know, we give them the best life we can give them with what we have, and they have the best life they have while they're with us, and when it's time for them to go, we make sure it's painless and nice as possible. And that's part of rescuing, and that's part of taking care of animals. Again, I do want to get like a GoPro or a better camera so I can do more like horse related stuff. I want to do a series where I essentially compare in-game mounts to real riding. Like where I show an in-game mount and then I do it on my guy or one of my trainer's horses and I show you how it looks and then I talk about it. I feel like that'd be a really cool series to do. I need to save up enough money to get a better camera to do it with. But it is, and also I need to wait till it stops raining, because, oh my god, it's been raining for like 2 weeks nonstop, and it makes everyone crazy. Okay, currency. Still looking good. And now it's raining in-game. It's raining out of game, and it's raining in-game. Everything is rainy. I have not seen sun. Well, I've seen slivers of sun. There's like a sliver of sun, and I get really, really hopeful things are going to be sunny, and it's going to dry out, and it's going to be better. And then, oh no! It gets worse. It gets so rainy and awful. Here, while we wait for normal raids, let me show some of the stuff that I'm working on. This one's fun. I am making a saddle pad, so this is going to go under the horse. I need to get more yarn, more materials, so it's kind of like this, but this is the start of it. This is the start of the saddle pad. This is going to be a rainbow one, and this is going to be the top layer of the saddle pad. So I have an idea. So like Western saddle pads and English saddle pads look different. But someone like me who rides a lot of horses and does both Western and English occasionally, I like to have a saddle pad that I like to have consistency with the horses as much as possible. Consistency leads to progress, right? If things are consistent, it's better. So I wanted to make a saddle pad that was reversible, where one side looks kind of Westerny and woven like this, and the other side looks kind of quilted and English like this. I don't know if you can see very well. Things are moving. And then I have like a liner that I'm going to put in between the two where the saddle kind of sits to make it a little thicker. Some people, they use very thin saddle pads. They use like nothing at all. And that's fine if your horse can handle that. I like a little thickness just for stability purposes. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I don't have enough materials to really go, and I'm working on different options. So like this one's going to be much thicker because the material's thicker, but this is going to be a blue macrame one. It's going to match my like chest collar here. And then I have a green one I'm doing, and I'm very excited about the green one because like the guy I'm currently working with, he looks so good in green. But this is the green one, and you can see it's kind of like an in-between, and I'm just going to see which works better with what I have. Because different materials end better, sew better, everything. And also, like, I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm going to have to do this all by hand, which is really going to irk me. But, like, I was using my grandmother's sewing machine, but her sewing machine's over 20 years old, and it finally died. So, I have to do it all by hand. Yay! But yeah, I'm just working on things. I'm also working on like lead ropes and dog leashes, but I haven't been able to find a pattern that I'm happy about. Like I have some where I'm like, I try it and I'm like, oh, that works really well. But then like, I'm not happy with how it looks at the end. So we'll see. But yeah, that's currently some of the stuff I'm working on. Yeah, mostly. I made let's see if I can get it. So I made this for Luna. It's a different way of ending it. Because the dog trainer and I think she looks really good in pink. So I've been making her pink collars. But it's a different, so I tried a new method of ending the dog leash. Or the dog collar. And it works really well, but it's a lot less stretchy than the former method I was using. Which just means I need to get a little more precise in my measurements. So this one will either be donated, or I might try giving it, seeing if it fits my uncle and aunt's dog, Lexi. But yeah, so it might just be one that I donate or give out for something, because it doesn't, it kind of fits Luna, but not enough to the point where I want it to. So, yeah, and then my mom's going to a knitting retreat in April. Bleh. So I am going to send some stuff to donate for her knitting retreat, because they do like a prize donation thing. So I might send that one along with that too. Just kind of like fix it up and clean it up and send it along. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Well, at least I'm going to get some moogle things from this. Let's see what we have here glam-wise. We have me, looking excellent as always. We have Gothic Ninja, classic. Christmas Spell Healer. Black Mage. Actually, I think that might be a summoner. They're dressed like a Black Mage. Dapper Lullafell Dancer. Edgy Tank, and Goofy Tank. Ooh, we might actually be in luck here. And then we have, Yep, that's an astral healer. That's a very generic astral healer glam. But yeah, we got the edgy tank and we got the goofy tank, which are the two tank archetypes that are usually pretty good. So we might be in good hands here. Usually those two tank archetypes know their shit. So I am hopefully optimistic. Cynically optimistic here. God damn it, Eden, stop talking. I should have seen if the other summoner did it first. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch my buff and make sure I'm not overlapping with theirs. One more thing to worry about. It's fine. Summoner's fine. Summoner is easy. Oh, someone actually is like, yeah. Oh, yep, one of the tanks, the goofy tank is shouting things out. That's good. I was right. Those archetypes are good. We have good archetypes. Oh, I did not. I want a Leviathan mount where we just ride Leviathan. And like the Leviathan music plays. I hate the actual fight, but it'd be nice to have a mount. The actual fight, I was pressing the wrong thing there. Come on, Phoenix. This is the sides. Not that side. That's the pinwheel. Garuda's like the pinwheel. This is not the pinwheel. Ifrit, yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Ifrit's the one I'm always not super great at. Because it's like this weird sidey side thing. The pinwheel thing is a little easier for me until the second phase, but... Oh, fuck, I didn't check. Okay. That's my bad. I'm sorry, other summoner. I might give the other summoner the commendation because my brain's so jello-y today. I'm not really keeping track of my buff adequately. So they're gonna get the commendation because I was kind of iffy. I feel bad for them, so they're getting the commendation. Sometimes when I mess up and I know it affects the other DPS, I'll commend them because I'm like, I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. You're doing fine, and I'm the one goofing. Memories, where'd you go? I'm all alone.
You've got to protect her memories. Hurry.
I don't even know if that's a line from that song. Oh, it's all I've ever known. I don't know. I can't actually. It's probably best that that's not the actual line from the song, because if I sing stuff, I get copyright.
These are actually quite good.
See? Let's have another one. Half each.
No! No, they brought the thing in! Don't bring the thing in! We have to take the laser!
What happened to the other half?
Am I being erased from her memory?
Is that Ardbert? Hi, Ardbert. I miss you, Ardbert. You were fun to have around. I guess you're technically in our soul. Do you think in future expansions we'll have like a mind palace we can go to talk to Ardbert and like anybody else we merge with, like Zero or something? It'd be fun if in the future we had like a mind palace where we're just having tea with all the people we soul merged with.
I thought you should have it.
That'd be great. Let's do that. Just in my mind palace having tea with Ardbert. I did like Ardbert a lot. Ardbert was one of my favorite characters. I kind of wish he stayed around. Like, when people ask what character you would date, Ardbert was kind of up there.
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
If this goes on much longer,
Whee!
she'll forget everything. How about this one?
This is kind of embarrassing for Rin and Gaia, though. We are kind of just watching their dating history. That's
Now, this one on the other hand.
We ate a laser.
What are
We
you
ate a
doing?
laser.
I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
Just going outside of everyone else for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna put the shield on.
We shall bring eternal harmony, tranquility and vitality in perfect balance.
So, Eden's promise, what drugs were the creators on when they made you? Just a short question here. Because, I don't know how you come up with that. I do feel like sometimes this is just nightmare fuel from, like, a bad drug trip someone was on. Come on, Phoenix, do your thing. Save our souls. Nope, I wasn't close to everyone. That's great. Do they, though? You don't want my memories. I have PTSD. My memories are bad. My memories are really... You don't want them. You really don't want to be saddled with that. Like, I don't know. Even in Final Fantasy, like, if you go canonically with your character's memories are not pleasant. You don't want those. Like, absorbing non-pleasant memories can't be fun. That's gotta be painful. Why do you want them? You don't want them. I mean, I wouldn't put it on my worst enemy. Actually, maybe I would. I am really petty. Like, if someone wrongs me, I might. And I'm not the best person. It is really painful and super hard. And, you know, certain enemies I might. Yeah. Just because, like, it would mostly be, like, for karma reasons. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. I did not nail that. And I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. I have died. Hello, death, my old friend. I is dead. No, let me stay on the cold, hard ground. It's just cold embrace that I am kind of probably allergic to. Where's my carbuncle? Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Hi, Carby. Come on out. I kind of wish your carbuncle spawned with you when you died. But, here we go. Okay, moving out. Woo! I might die again! This is fun! Let's try to get Bahamut up and running before that happens. I'll just focus on other things. Healer might be mad at me for, like, doing it, but they were hard casting and I could swift cast it. Which is actually better in the long run. So, yep, that's what I'm here for. Memories of Earth with Titan. Summon Titan while the memories of Earth are happening. Where are we going? I guess we're going here. Oh, no, I am dead again. Yay! Where's my flag? Where's my little death flag? It's somewhere here. I don't know anymore. I don't have a death flag. I'll wave this instead. I am dead. I am dead. I can't find my death flag. Oh, I found my death flag. Never mind. The death flag. I die. It's left over from a pride parade that I didn't go to because I can't leave the house some days. Yes, please limit break, for the love of God. Hey, Eden. You're ugly. Can you die? Was that enough for vicious mockery? Come on, come die, Eden. Please die already. Could we die? Could we embrace death? See the Grim Reaper over there? See the light at the end of the tunnel, Eden? Walk towards it. Fly towards it. Go take their memories. You're at 1%. Just perish. You're at 1%. Just perish. There we go. I'm trying to care and be non-committal at the same time. I try to just get as much of these little things as I can, just in case. Just for glam reasons, I like to have a stockpile. Someone's viewing cutscenes. Oh, I'm woozy. That's great. Oh, I didn't play your commendation. I guess I'll do the healers. I was gonna do the summoner, but they already left, and now I feel bad. So I just did the healers. I don't remember which one. To be honest, I usually give a commendation, but I don't always, like, unless someone does something really, really fucking cool, it's usually just random, to be honest. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do currency. Okay, you know what? We kind of covered all of this, and I'm not going to take y'all on a trip to main scenario at Frontline, because I don't hate myself, and I don't hate you. So instead, we are going to grind some things I want to do for glamour reasons. Let's do glam. I already have everything from Shisui of the Violet Tides. Which is good because I think it's actually regular that it drops from, not hard. That would actually be in Heaven's Ward. Well, it's a mixture. It's between... I'm talking to myself while trying to figure this out. You have no idea what I'm referencing. I want to do St. Monicum's. I don't, because I want to try to get the ninja outfit from it. Although I'll probably be healing it just faster. I could do it unsynced, but it's more fun for everyone if I go in there as a as I go in there as a wreck. Not nervous wreck, I'm not nervous. As I go in there in a cognitive, not functioning wreck, it's much more fun for everyone involved if I'm just derping through this. And what is another one I am trying to get? I finally got the caster coat from Grand Cosmos, so I don't have to do that. Matoya's Relic is always good to just get things from. Oh, and Pagelthon. Yeah. There we go. That's a variety of things for glam farming. Let's see whose day I positively ruin. I'm not gonna ruin their day. The DPS will get commendations. It'll be great. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. I hope. This is the one that turns you into a little woodland creature. I'm forgetting their name. But it does turn you in. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got, Holy Lancer, Beach Vacation, and Spy Family. I hate marbles. Fucking marbles. Go die in a ditch. Oh, the Kookaporu, or whatever they're called. Yeah, that's what you turn into. And we just holy the house down. That should be a dance move. We should make a dance move called holy the house down. I don't know what it'd be, but probably something very spinny, because that's what you do when you do holy. It would be something very spinny with your hands waving in the air. Which I'm not going to do because I'm feeling a little woozy, which is probably because I am borderline anemic and the doctors can't figure out why. So yay! But it might be a little bit of a, I might end the stream early to kind of, because I don't want to become too, but I just don't know if that would be fun to watch me descend into half asleepness. But who knows? Maybe you'd watch me sleep. I don't know. Maybe that's a new streaming opportunity. Maybe people would watch me sleep. Who knows? There's a lot of weirdos on the internet, and if watching me sleep is your thing, who am I to deny you? I don't give a fuck. I'm not that interesting when I sleep, but who knows? I like these lily pads. I wish there was like a housing like creek flooring with the lily pads. That'd be really fun. If you could like have that like water lily pad flooring with that effect in your house, that'd be super fun. I'm trying to save up to get the FC like a really big house. But I'm also like kind of waiting on it because I think in the next expansion, especially with the like new like, you know, gathering and crafting thing they're going to do, that might mean we're getting like planetary housing or something, or, you know, especially with the Laportes and their apartment like complex dungeon thing. So I am trying to also like save it, because if I can get a big house in a new area, that'd be really fun. But who knows, it might be time to go large house shopping. Oh, that moves! Oh, that fucking moves! No! I didn't realize it moved! What the fuck? This person's gonna die. I'm sorry. Nope, I managed to save them. They didn't die. Hell yeah! Even when I'm cognitively impaired, I can still do feats of amazement. My brain may be jello, but it's helpful jello. Helpful jello, also a great character name. Helpful jello sounds like a really good radio host name. Is it just me, or does it sound like a really good radio host name? I already have these boots. I should have just rolled greed on them to let other people get them. But I want money, and I can sell them. I'm being a greedy fuck. I'm sorry. I mean, nobody has shouted out at the beginning of the dungeon that that's what they were going for. So, I mean, if somebody's like, hey, I'm trying to get this and I'm not trying to get that thing, then I'll pass on it so they can get it. If I know. But if I'm also trying to get the thing, I'm gonna roll on it. If nobody says anything, it's fair game, okay? If nobody says anything, I'm gonna do what I usually do, which is like greed or need on anything I see, and then take what I want and then sell the rest, because money. But Like, I want my FC to have the best house and the best experience and a wonderful time as possible. And while I don't want a house for myself, I do want to make sure my FC and my friends are well supported, and I want to give them a safe place to stay that's wonderful and beautiful and nice. And if I can, you know, save up enough gil to do that, I will. And it's not just for my FC, it's for anyone who needs a place to crash. If you're on FF14 and you need a safe place to crash, you can go into my room, you can go into the FC, you can crash in the FC house. It doesn't matter if you're part of the FC or not, anyone is welcome to use that as a safe space. You are welcome to stay there. You know, we're not going to judge you if you're just hanging out in the house. It's a perfectly safe, happy place if you need some place to isolate in game for a little while and listen to music and just kind of relax. But I want to get a bigger space so we can have more people, and so we can, you know, make it really nice. And it is really nice now. We're in Kugane now, so it's nice and fancy. But, you know, I want to save up a bit so it can be the best it can be. Whee! I don't like wasps. Let's kill the wasps. Wasps are horrible to society and other insects. They deserve to die. Go die, wasps. I used to live in a house that would get like bees and wasp nests all the time, like everywhere. It was my dad and my stepmom's house. And there would just be like bee and wasp nests everywhere, and they were awful. Like, they were cool to look at, but they were also awful. Like, we would have to remove them all the time. Oh, and I lived in a house that had a black widow infestation in the basement, and I'm using basements in quotation marks because it was just kind of like, the house was on stilts and the basement was tacked on to the edge of the house, and it was actually falling in on itself. So basically, yeah, it wasn't really a basement per se. But yeah, we had a black widow infestation there, and like, one of my dad's friends came and helped remove a lot of the black widows. Fun times! Fun times! I'll just greed on that. I could have needed on it, and I accidentally pressed greed, but you know, it doesn't matter. It wasn't something I was trying to get. It would have just been something I would have sold. So if somebody else wanted that, they could have gotten it. A little bit of arrow and a little bit of holy. And die. Thank you, Lancer. I didn't want to have to cast arrow again. That would not be good for my mana. I forgot how useful lilies are, like, in between things, because I'm so used to using the, like, AoE lily for most of the things at higher level. Using the little in-between lily doesn't usually happen that much. But they are very useful at lower level, and I've kind of forgot that. me go grab this. Is the holy gonna go off before the AoE? No. Sometimes I just don't time it right. Sometimes the holy just doesn't go off before the AoE. That's fair, it happens. This is low level. I can be a white mage tank for a little bit. A good white mage can tank for a little bit when necessary. Not long term, you're still squishy, but you got some flexibility with it. I kind of wish we could get this as a mount too, this like dryad plant thing. I just think it looks really cool. I like these little bulb things. I want a minion that's this little bulb thing. I might have one, but I want a minion that's this little bulb thing. One time, my mom ordered plants. So she gardens a lot, which I don't do because I'm allergic to plants. But my mom ordered plants online, and they took a while to come. And when they came, they were in this box, and they had been in the dark for so long that they had turned albino. They had like they had started growing in the box when they came, and they'd been there for so long that they had literally, yeah, like they'd adapted to the dark by being albino. Thank you, Ghost Reaper! Oh my god, thank you for the subscription. Hello, I am so happy to see you. Ghost Reaper, Ghost Pepper, the amazing Ghost Reaper. Hello! Come watch my brain turn to jello! And it's finally done. We killed the plant dryad. I'm gonna give it to the tank because they did good. Oh, I'm gonna need on that. I feel bad for someone who wants it, but I already have it. Nobody said they wanted it. If they don't say they want it, I'm just gonna take it. If they say they want it, I would pass on it. Yes, it is already Jello, but right now it's sort of like Jello on an escalator, slowly going downstairs. My cognitive processing today is not great. I am a shitty healer today, but that means the DPS get more commendations, and I really don't need commendations, so you know, I'm every DPS's friend today. Ain't that fun? Oh, fuck. Alright, now we keep going. I am gonna make a little, at the end of this, I'm gonna make a little, y'all can come with me and put input on it. But I'm gonna make a little Lucy inspired from Disenchantment Aura, because I am being Lucy today, and I do want to go back to Aura. So I will be a little Lucy demon inspired from Disenchantment Aura, I guess. I might stop, I don't know, I still want to make music videos, but I might stop making solo music videos for a while. I'll do group stuff if people want to do group stuff, but for solo stuff, I might stop because, it's kind of, like, it kind of just wastes money. And right now, I'm not really financially stable enough. Like, there's buying the music, right, which is not that expensive. But, I want to, like, but, like, I don't make money from it because it gets copyright immediately. What I could do is, like, I'm debating starting a Patreon, and then the music videos go on the Patreon, and then maybe later on go on YouTube. Aw, thank you for saying my tune looks cute. I do like how my tune looks, but I played this game as a Makote for like 3 years straight, so I do go back to Makote occasionally. But I also like to, now I'm kind of a Fantasia addict. I like to mix it up. Nope, somebody didn't click the little, click the thing. I'm feeling the inkling to, Inkling, also great character name. I am feeling the inkling to, or like the thing to like change up a bit. Let's see what we got. We got, yep, Edgy Caster. Holy tank. And yep, Generic Reaper. It's not generic Reaper, but it's a very generic Reaper glam. But I mean, with the OnlyFans stuff too, like I'm trying to find ways that I can make things a little more like, I don't like to monetize a bunch of stuff because I get that not a lot of people have money to spend, but so it would only be like $1 or $2 really, and that would like cover the music honestly, but like it would only be like $1 or $2. But like, yeah, like I don't like having them spend money, but like at the same time, like I kind of have to face the music right now that like, because of my disabilities, my inability to work like a regular job and like do regular things, I have to kind of get inventive now because it's, yeah, I kind of have to be a little more active with it. The pressure is on, so to speak. But I don't want to, but I kind of have, it's this weird thing. So I'm trying not to make it overpriced. Like, OnlyFans is still going to be like $4, $5 a month. And I'll probably do a little like promo where you can get like the first month free or something like that. But like, I'm not, I don't like doing crazy expensive things. And I also don't think it's worth being that expensive. But, as my mother says, I need to be a productive member of society. Which I am apparently not a productive member of society, so, guess I'm freeloading. I am a scrub. You know that song, I don't want no scrubs? I am a scrub. I do want to do a music video to that song, but every time I listen to it, I'm like, that kind of is me. Like, I don't know if I should do a music video saying I don't want me. That feels a little negative. Yeah. But at the same time, like, there's a part of her that's right, you know. Because I can't work regular jobs because of my stuff, and I'm going through all the bureaucratic stuff to try to, like, get on Social Security and stuff like that, or, like, you know, so, like, disability stuff, but that's gonna take, like, 3 years. Like, honestly, they reject you, you have to go back, they reject you again, it's gonna take 3 years. So I'm not, it's gonna take some time. So I kind of have to get inventive with what I do, and I do like dressing up and doing all the sexy cosplay that I do on OnlyFans. So going back to that is not bad. I just didn't want to get fired when I worked for the school district, which is why I stopped doing it. Because the school district, if they found out, they would have fired me, and I eventually left for other reasons, but I didn't want to get fired. I think it's stupid, but yeah. I need to play Dark Knight more so I can get this mount. It looks a lot like the Dark Knight mount. I need to play Dark Knight more so I can get it. I'm just a really bad tank. Like, that's the thing. I have to, like, run stuff unsynced a lot to get them out because I'm such a bad tank. I don't want to inflict that on other people. And it's not like I haven't looked at guides. I've looked at all the guides. I've done all the things. But, like, my brain just doesn't work very well on, like, a tank mindset, you know? Like, there's certain parts of, like, sometimes you just work better on a certain mindset. And, like, I like tank in PvE, but, like, with other people, I can do it. I'm just not as adequate with it. Although sometimes I surprise myself. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not that bad. Yeah, it's very hypocritical, the school district stuff. I mean, they eventually chased me out because they found out I had a disability and just started making really negative comments. So, you know, school districts are just hypocritical. It wasn't supposed to be a long-term gig anyway, so I was kind of like, well, I just don't want to deal with this. Yeah. I mean, it's just the area I live in too. Like, a lot of times, it's one of those, like, liberal but very wealthy areas where people are like, oh, we support all of this, we just don't want it in our area. They're like, we support help for the homeless, we just don't want to see it. Or like, we support, like, people with disabilities, we just don't want to see it in our area. Or like, yeah, stuff like that. It's just a very hypocritical area, and growing up in it was not fun. Like, people would point at me and be like, oh, their family is crazy, they come from the crazy family, don't associate with them, and stuff like that, and it was all very... Yeah. Very hypocrisy filled. I mean, I live here, and all of my medical stuff and support stuff is here. Otherwise, I would have moved. If I didn't have to worry about all the medical stuff and all the, like, support structure that I need to function, because my ability to function is extremely limited as is, I would move. But it's one of those things where, like, I don't like to make the stream get too political. But I understand, I'm a very person where, like, I feel like your actions are louder than words. And so when I say something that I, like, agree with, I try to act on it. So, like, I worked at a homeless shelter. I volunteer a lot of stuff. And I knit, like, stuffed animals, and I knit, like, scarves and hats and socks and things. And I leave them around town for people to find. Like, I try to help any way that I can. Even though I don't have money to donate, I still try to help with what I can do, you know? So when I say I support something, my actions are meant to support that thing. Even if I can't spend money to support said thing, I can still do something, and something is better than nothing. Like, I don't know what happens to the scarves, the hats, and all of the gloves and the socks when I leave them around. But, you know, that's not my deal. I just hope it makes somebody's day a little bit better, you know? As long as it makes somebody's day slightly better, I don't care. I don't care I mean, it's not what happens to them is not up to me. So, it's relinquishing control, but, like, trying to make someone's day slightly better, you know?
Oh, no, you don't.
So, I get really mad at the people who do and say shit like that, because they don't act on it. And if you agree with something, act on it, you know? I mean, and there's still things I want to do but I can't do. Like, I believe in, you know, LGBTQ plus rights. I'm an asexual panromantic person. I believe people should have the right to love who they want to love and marry who they want to love, especially because the tax system is kind of designed that way. And the legal systems are designed that way. But I also have disorders that make it really hard for me to go outside and go out in the crowd and, like, be active and do stuff like that. So I can't go to the parades and I can't do all those other things. But I can try to make the online space I exist in more positive for people like that, and that's what I do. Just because I can't make the outside space more positive all of the time, I can at least make the online space more positive. So I still try to do what I can, you know? It's about doing what you can within the restrictions that you have. So I have a lot of restrictions based on what I can or cannot do with my disabilities, but I still try to do what I can. It's just, yeah. So yeah, I just couldn't work for that school anymore. I basically worked till the end of the month and then took my paycheck and left. Sometimes you just gotta do that. I mean, it was a very privileged thing to do. Not a lot of people can afford to do that. But the way they were treating me with my disabilities and how they found out and all the shit that happened, it was not gonna work out. Oh, this fight's annoying. I don't like fights where it's just all ads. Like, come on, let's get inventive. Why do we have to do all the ads? Can we just get inventive? Inventive would be fine. Well, I mean, I guess I'm doing this for now. Because I can't work long term. So I guess this is what we're doing for now. I guess I'm doing a lot of this. I'm continuing to teach the horseback riding lessons because that just involves standing. Oh my god, I'm going to die. Yep, I am dead. Fuck. Well, we have a red mage. We're fine. I don't know why the tank's putting all the mobs there. Well, I mean, it's realistic. It's not really get a job you love. It's more like get a job you can tolerate at this point. And I'm dead again! Yay! Fuck. Oh well. And I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. I mean, cause like, for me, it's like, I can't do full-time work. That's just the reality of my abilities. Like, I can't, there's just things I can't do with the disabilities, and I'm working on getting on, like, disability help, but the system is designed to not give you help. So it's gonna take 3 years for that to happen. So I guess I'm doing a lot of this in the meantime. I'll get my $4 a month from Twitch ads. And I will continue to teach lessons with my trainer. Because that's mostly me standing there and telling people what to do. Which I like to do. And I do enjoy it. I do enjoy making the experience really relaxing for people. And a lot of people really like how my meditative approach to it. So that's fun. It does give me a lot of I do have a lot of satisfaction with that. I don't get paid for doing it currently. I'm an unpaid intern. But it is something to do. It's something I'm good at. It's something I have a lot of experience at. In high school, that was basically my life. I basically helped run little kid, like, horseback riding programs in high school. Like, that was my life. So, I can do it. It's good. Why are you running away, Dark Knight? Well, I think the system's just kind of rigged against everyone right now, no matter who you are and where you come from. I think we're just all equally fucked. But yes, I would like to see some of the governors who think that people on disability are lazy try to get on disability. Because it is a full-time job just trying to get on disability. It takes 3 years. It's constant rejection and disappointment and being told you're not disabled enough. And you have to prove you're disabled enough, which feels so invalidating. It's one of the worst things ever. And I would like a reality show where the people in charge, the people in the government and the Supreme Court try to get on disability and try to do the things that they say are easy and that are freeloading. I would love a reality show where we just watch that. Although some of those people are so fucked in the head, they might get on real quick. Who knows? But that would make my day if we could have a reality show that's just that. That would make my day. Oh, I would love to see that too. I would love to see this as a muck data bag. And like, here's the thing, right? A lot of people, like, I work with horses and that's associated with a very, like, rich mindset. And it's like, yeah, it is associated with a rich mindset. But it doesn't mean that you're wealthy. Like, it really depends on where you are in the world, like, and what you do. Like, it's... And, like, the whole thing with the, like, training horses, I'm hoping I can get it into, like, some sort of part-time work. Because if I could get paid from that, that'd be great. But right now, I think most of what I'm going to be doing is content creation. I'm going to do a craft vlog once a week, which is just going to be, like, a 10, 15-minute little craft vlog of things I'm working on for Etsy. I'm going to maybe post, like, 2 pictures on OnlyFans a week. And maybe a video, depending. The problem I have right now is that my phone doesn't do videos longer than 10 seconds. So anything I do on my phone needs to be 10 seconds long. And that's difficult to do. And because my camera is dying, I can't use it to make longer content. So I'm trying to save up enough money to make longer content with a better camera. And also, I need to do, okay, here's the thing. Do y'all want to see a drunk horse? This month, I gotta take my horse to the dentist because horse teeth actually, they keep growing as time goes on. So if y'all want to see a drunk horse, I might post a lot of videos of, because they have to give the horse sedation. And they're very funny. They look drunk. The vet's a joke about the horses being drunk. So if y'all want to see a drunk horse, I'll post videos. My guy's such a lightweight, the moment they anesthetize him, he goes down. He leads into it so hard. He goes, like, he's such a lightweight. The horse I worked with before him, she ran off of spite, and it would take a lot to sedate her. She would never go down. But this guy is a light fucking weight. He's like the guy at the bar who has 1 drink and just keels over. Like when he had to get a medical procedure done on his back legs, because I've rescued and rehomed wild and abused horses for a while now, and I have a really big soft spot for like weird medical cases. And so he had to get work done on his legs, and he's such a lightweight they didn't have to give him the full anesthetic. Where are we go? We're going in. Oh no, we're going out. Come on, Lunar Bahamut. Just slowly start going down. I have a blood lily. That would help. I haven't seen Alfwin today. Alfwin usually shows up for the Guild Wars 2 stuff. Not so much the FF stuff. But you know, they got their life. Yeah, no, it's gonna be middle this time because it was sides last time. There we go. Let's do the DPS. What does this look like? Do I have these? I don't know if I want these. I might keep them around. They could have rolled need on that. I might keep those around, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. I don't know, because I don't really know how things are going to look on female Hrothgar. So, like, I'm trying to get glam that might look good on them, but, like, also I'm trying to, like, make sure I save stuff just in case it does. Like, I don't know. Let's take Pagolthon off the list. Check my currency to make sure I'm not overdoing it. And, yep. Oh, hey, Matoya's Relic. Hell yeah. We get to go experience gay lava. I like gay lava. I wish there was a housing option for gay lava. That would be amazing. And we get to go experience the frog people. Okay, Matoya is one of the best characters ever. She's an elderly, grumpy old lady who lives in a cave and has an army of frog people looking after her. It's just something I aspire to be in life. I aspire to be a sassy old lady living in a cave with an army of weird demonic frog people who are just absurd. That would just be an excellent retirement plan. Making weird creations that are like pig creations out of clay. That would be the best retirement plan I can think of. You know, just a sassy old lady in a cave with a legion of frogs. Making clay pigs. That's my retirement plan. Oh, I forgot. I don't have two shields. Shadowbringers feels so weird after Endwalker because Endwalker just kind of like added things to the skill thing, which means that like Shadowbringers is like the first time things were kind of introduced, and then like Endwalker you have like different charges of things. So it's like I have one shield now, where like at Endwalker I'm used to having two of the shields. So I keep pressing the shield, being like, here we go, and it's like, no, you only have one. There's only one. You only get the one. The little Spriggans. And Ziggy Stardust. Well, it's a reference. Just holy the house down. Alright, time to start dying, son of Ziggy. I will dismantle the rock you are sitting upon. I want a mount where we sit like a Spriggan on a rock. Can you imagine just having a giant gemstone rock and just sitting perched atop it? That'd be fun. I would not use it because it'd probably be big and clunky. But it'd be one of those fun ones we could just kind of have. Hello, Mudman. He looks kind of like Clayface. I really liked Clayface in that Harley Quinn animated series. Clayface was iconic. Clayface was great. Clayface was awesome. He was kind of the highlight of that series. This dungeon was really soothing to me. In post Shadowbringers, we were running it like all the fucking time. So this dungeon, like a lot of the post Shadowbringers, Shadowbringers and post Shadowbringers was the first time I really experienced the post action of this game. Before it was like, okay, post Stormblood, move on to Shadowbringers. But once I got to Shadowbringers, it's like, oh, there's nowhere to move on to. So it's the first time I really experienced like end gameplay, so to speak. And so there's something really relaxing about like these Pagelthon and Matoya's Relic because they were like in the experienced mode. And I was running them a lot and I was like helping people out with them a lot. And it just was it was a very like relaxing experience. Also, they drop, I don't know if this might not be, they drop amazing glam too, which is the other thing. So, yeah, no, oh, that did work actually. I angled it right. Hell yeah. I'm glad I angled it right. But they also, yeah, they drop really nice glam too, which, you know, made the experience. It's the samurai. They're new. Hi, I'm gonna put this on you. Try to help out with that, because that damages you over time. But yeah, so like, it was a nice experience. You know, getting all the weapons. I mean, Bosnia was great too. I don't mind. A lot of people are complaining that like we don't have a Bosnia or Eureka for for Endwalker, but I don't mind because it's so much easier to get all the weapons. And when you're trying to get weapons for like 7 different or 8 different classes, like it's a lot easier doing it like this than it is doing it through Bosnia. I mean, it was fun. The storylines were really fun. I enjoyed them. I mean, I had a good time, but like it is a lot of grinding. Although that was back when I was doing like a history class in college, and so waiting for certain instances to spawn would take like 30 minutes, right? And then you would need to have enough people. So I'd literally be writing essays, and the time I'd be waiting for things, or like reading, and the time I'd just like sit there AFKing until it was time. I'm sure people hated me because I clogged up the instance, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait here and do work. I mean, I'd probably still do that, but now I'd just be like crafting things. That'd be more enjoyable. I'd probably still be reading though. I'm trying to do reading. I might bring back reading streams. I did reading streams for a bit, and I might bring back reading streams and just read some really weird books that no one knows about. That I think are good. I have a couple really weird, obscure books that nobody knows about, but I think are really great. And I might bring back reading streams and just spend like 2 hours reading books. I used to do that on Wednesday evenings. I might bring that back. The only thing about them that was kind of problematic was like I would really lose my voice doing them. My voice would be so sore from reading and talking about it and being very introspective and strange. But maybe they'll come back. Maybe we'll bring it back. Some late night reading streams where I dress sexy and I read books no one cares about. I'm trying to think of a good one. What we found under the sofa and how it saved the world. Sorcery, Celia, and the amazing chocolate pot. That'd be fun. Just things no one really knows about. We could do the Phantom Toll booth. That's a fun one. And it's also got a lot of really fun, introspective shit. Although that one's a little, yeah, that was a little... I mean, yeah, I used to work at a used bookstore where we would get just donated shit. And it was very small and very tiny, and I would read a lot of this donated stuff. And some of them were just little, like, hidden gems. And the books that were hidden gems, I would, like, hang on to. So, like, yeah, like, I have a lot of these books that are, like, little hidden gems, that I really liked. And, I kind of, like, I want to share them. I think other people should, like, know about the little hidden gems I find. Oh, The Secret Zoo was a really good series, too. I never really finished the series. We could do The Secret Zoo. That was fun. Hi, Drip. Oh, this is Nixie. The minion is named Drippy. Yeah, I mean, they are weird. Like, they're obscure for a reason. They're weird. Some of them are cool for different reasons. So Sorcery Celia and the Chocolate Pot is cool because it wasn't a planned book. It was two friends who decided they were going to do a letter writing story where they literally wrote letters role-playing different characters to each other with some basic ground rules. And it somehow morphed into a really cool story, and they published it as a book. So when you read it, you have to kind of keep in mind that these people don't know what the other person is planning. It's two different entities writing a book in letter format, and they don't know what the other person is planning. And they're basically just like, it's really cool how it turned out. It's like improvisation writing almost. And that's a really cool, it's a really cool system for like that sort of thing. And if you keep that in mind while you're reading the book, you're like, wow, this is actually pretty neat. Like, it's really amazing that it turned out this way. I wish I could do that. I wish I had someone I could do that with, because I think it turned out so good. Like, I kind of want to try it. But, yeah, it's like a letter writing game that they did that's, like, just turned into kind of a really cool story and book. And you also kind of get to see, like, the two different authors' style of writing and the way it kind of merges together, which is pretty neat. Come on, Nixie, start to feel the pain. Yeah, we can take that. We all got really greedy there. I like that all of us were like, yeah, we're not going to do the mechanic. We're just going to burn them. I like that all of us had that, like, the like, not talking, but still communication of, like, yeah, fuck that. Was pretty amazing. I love, like, one thing I love about online games and multiplayer games is there is silent communication. You can kind of see the Porksy taking shape here. But there's, like, silent communication between people who have never met, don't talk to each other. There's just, like, an unspoken little bit of a bond of, like, going through something. And that's magical if you really think about it. The, like, unspoken of, like, let's work together and let's mesh through this is an insanely, sometimes it's less magical, sometimes there's conflict. But when it works, there's, like, this unspoken vibe that's just very magical to experience. Gay lava. I love the gay lava. Let's go. Hell yeah, I timed that holy super nicely. Just give the tank a little bit of a booster there. A little bit of a band-aid. I still want a macro that's like, I'ma slap a band-aid on you whenever I put regen on. Although that would get really annoying. That would get really annoying because you use regen a lot. But yeah, like I'm gonna slap a little band-aid on you. Here's a band-aid. Take your band-aid. Here's a band-aid. I'm a healer. I just do band-aids. It's just a band-aid. I'm gonna go get this chest. Band-aid! And we kill all the little marshmallows. I actually have a book where you can learn how to make marshmallows. It's a book of marshmallow recipes. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool book of marshmallow recipes. There's some pretty neat stuff in there. I made like a dark chocolate coffee marshmallow cake that was amazing. It was like a roll cake. Gorgeous. I've made like little dark chocolate marshmallow squares, which are beautiful. I tried to make cookies the other day, but we had to leave in a hurry, so I had to take them off the pan while they were still hot. And now I just have a plate in my fridge that's just a cookie mountain because they all kind of fuse together when they cooled. I've just been slowly taking chunks out of the cookie mountain. No, I should try to save my lilies a little bit here. Because the Porksy Pig's gonna be like very AoE heavy. Go through the lava! I love this area. It's so pretty. I want to take more pictures in here. The main issue I run into though is because it is so colorful, it's kind of hard to like, I like to do very like color oriented looks in photos. It's hard to kind of like have that like color like matching effect. And the Porksy is all complete. You can literally see it as you go through the dungeon get better and better here. Or not better, but like get more and more made. And I really want this as a mount. We have the regular flying Porksy as a mount. I want the Queen Porksy as a mount. The Queen Porksy would be an amazing mount to get, the Mother Porksy here. Because we have the regular flying Porksy, but I want the mother of all Porksies. This idyllic queen. The queen of the Porksies. The regular one is great. I love the regular one. Don't get me wrong. But like a Porksy in this royal outfit would be amazing. Yeah, or get it as a pet. I mean, we do have Bacon Bits. So Bacon Bits is the Porksy pet, and it will sit on your shoulder and your head, and it's pretty great. But like, yeah, getting it as a mount or a minion would also, getting this one as a mount or a minion would be great. I'll bring Bacon Bits out when we get out of here, and I'll show off Bacon Bits. Bacon Bits is amazing. Bacon Bits is one of my favorites. Bacon Bits has a very special place in my heart. If you're a Lalafell, Bacon Bits sits on your head. So Lalafell players, Bacon Bits will sit on your head. Alright, now it turns into a side-scrolling game, or a side game. Hey, trying to focus. Yep, they're dead. They were new to the dungeon, so I knew they were gonna die. But they told us they were new to the dungeon, so I was able to prepare for it, which means they get a commendation, because proper communication is vital in this world. And I would rather have, I don't care if someone dies, if they properly communicate that they are new and that might happen, it allows me to prepare, and I appreciate that, and that is a good way to get a commendation from me. I like people who properly communicate. And I shall reward people who properly communicate. Porksy's over this way. We're going that way. Oh, well, no one's bleeding, but I'll still do this to get Blood Lily. Now they're bleeding and I can actually do stuff that works. Now we just burn it and turn it, roast it on the fire spit it is designed for. Just become a glare mage, motherfucker! Time to glare mage! All I do is cast glare. It takes a big toll on my mana, but who the fuck cares? Yeah, just gonna go through its usual thing. I know we're not bleeding, but I want my blood lilies. Hey melee DPS! You wanna... Oh, thank you, Samurai. You might be new to the dungeon, but you know your goddamn job! Hell fucking yes! Samurai... The Samurai gets my... They were new, but they still get my commend because they did a good job. They were new, but they properly communicated that we're new, which allowed me time to prepare for their, you know, having issues with things. And they did the limit break when the other people wouldn't do the limit break. And so therefore they get my commend because they might be new, they might not know the mechanics, but god damn it did they know their job, and that's impressive. And they properly communicated. So shout out to them. Let me see if I can find bacon bits. I have a Poogie on my favorites too. Poogie's another great minion. It's a pig. Here, I'll summon Poogie first, because Poogie is a pig wearing pajamas that dances around. Look at this. Majestic. I don't know if you can see it very well. Majestic creature. It's a pig in pajamas that dances. It's a majestic creature. This beautiful bean. There it goes, dancing. Look at it. Look and bathe in the majesty of Poogie. It is the Monster Hunter pig. You get it from doing the Rathalos thing. Yeah. But it bathes in the majesty of Poogie. The majestic creature that is the dancing pig. Now I'm gonna go find bacon bits. There's bacon bits. Bacon bits will sit on your shoulder. This is bacon bits. It will sit on your shoulder, and if you're a Lalafell, it'll sit on your head. Bacon bits is amazing. Look at its little snoot. Look at its soul-depressed eyes. Bathe in the majesty that is the soul-depressed bacon bits. Its eyes have seen some shit. That is a minion that has seen things that it will never get back. Its name is Bacon Bits. I want to squish it. I want to squish the little bacon bits and just... Bacon Bits is amazing. Alright, while we look at Bacon Bits. Let's take out Matoya's relic. Just one now. It might be a little bit of a wait, but we will look at Bacon Bits and bathe in Bacon Bits' majestic might. The might of Bacon Bits. Oh, it is adorable. Like, its eyes have clearly seen shit, but it's adorable. It's an adorable little bean. It is adorable little bean. A little pudgy, a little chunky chunky little bacon bits. I want to squish the bacon bits. And its name is Bacon Bits. I mean, its name, oh, it's gonna sit on my shoulder. Oh, it's sitting on my shoulder. Look at it, just sitting on my shoulder. With its little nose snooting and its little frown. It's so disappointed in life, and yet it's still here. We shall all be like Bacon Bits. Oh, hail the Bacon Bits. Alright, Swallow's Compass time. This is one of my favorite ones. It's so low-key, it's chill, it drops great glam. It's got a nice vibe, the music is great. It's just one of those, I mean, look, Stormblood had a lot of issues, but some of the dungeons and the trials were amazing. And just so fun to run. Like, it's not a hard dungeon, but it's a very chillaxing dungeon. There are dungeons that I like because they're hard and they're fun. And then there are dungeons I like because they're just very relaxing and they drop good shit. It really depends on the day, you know? And some of them are just absolutely gorgeous too. No, we're not going there, tank. We're going here. We got to go complete the gauntlet. It's just a fun time of beating up enemies in a very interesting area. It's just relaxing and nice. Oh, and I gotta Suna everyone. Whee! Thank you for waiting, Machinist. I saw you waiting for me to Asuna you. That was nice of you. I appreciated that. Now we just holy the house down. Do the holy dance, blind everyone in the nearby vicinity who forgot to turn spell effects off. I'm telling ya, if you'll real quick, you'll remember. I mean, I have all my spell effects on because I like to see what I'm casting, and then I have limited spell effects for the party because I still want to see if they put down something that's useful. But I have everything for PvP turned on. I'm gonna die in PvP either way. I'm so bad at it that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if the spell effects are on or not. I'm not gonna be able to react in time anyway. I do PvP for the mounts and the glamour, and then I'm done. And, well, it's nice to get storm seals, because I can use them to trade in for, like, ventures and shit. But, like, yeah, I don't do PvP to be competitive about it. I run around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I somehow make it work. I usually don't do PvP at all in games. I usually hate doing PvP. But I will do it for mounts and glam. I've actually been doing it in Guild Wars 2 a bit, and I do think Guild Wars 2 does PvP. I mean, a lot of people play Guild Wars 2 like only for the PvP. I do think they do it well, but it is a long process to rank up. Like, it's not an easy process to rank up. It is a very long, grindy process. But if you really, really like PvP games, Guild Wars 2 does do it really well. I mean, Guild Wars 2 does everything really well. It's just a very fair product. So I don't, like, yeah, it's not a... I I don't, yeah, but I still don't take it very seriously. I do it to get my dailies done, and then I'm done. I do wish we could get these wings as a fashion accessory. We don't really have, like, natural-looking wings as a fashion accessory. We have, like, the gold wings, the angel wings, the demon wings, but we don't have, like, natural-looking bird wings as a fashion accessory. And they have been, like, playing around with it, so I do hope we get something that's very, like, natural. We could get, like, the bird from Stormblood's wings or something. Something that's a little more, like, natural-esque looking or nature-y looking, I think would be super cool. Because, like, I like to, it's nice to have options, you know? I want to try to get there before he does his thing. But I'm also trying to make sure I'm still behind things. Although they've been pretty good about killing the bell guy first, which limits some of the stuff spawning. Like, if you kill the, I think they're called, like, the Psy, when we encounter them again, I'll say the name, but if you kill them first, you can stop things from spawning. I did think about doing, like, a dungeon guide, like, starting at Satasha and going up, which is, like, things I've learned in dungeons. Some of the dungeons I would need to brush up on. I'm not good with all of them. But, like, I don't know if that, there's a mark, like, there's a thing for that, but... Yeah, this guy, the Sai Tsui? I'm not saying the name right, but if you kill him first, he doesn't spawn, stuff doesn't spawn as much. Which I guess isn't great if you're going for, like, well, it doesn't matter anymore. It used to matter how many mobs you killed for, like, experience points, but it doesn't matter anymore. So, in the past, it would have been, like, you could have let him do it and then, like, kill him more for experience points, but now it doesn't really matter, so you're probably gonna get, kind of the same either way, so... Ain't it pretty here? It's a nice, chill dungeon that drops nice glam. It's got some unique things. Great times. Start running, DPS. I got Medica on you. Now start running and don't run into me. I am not taking those AoEs. Yep, the Medica will save you, though, so don't worry about it. Medica 2 is a lifesaver. Anytime white mages don't utilize Medica 2, I get mad at them. Why would you not utilize something so useful in boss fights? Oh, hey! Oh, nope, I didn't make it in time. I thought I was going to make it in time, but I did not. Let's get out of his hands. And it is dead! Yay! Wait for that to go off. I mean, I could have just assumed it if it had gone off on me. But like, maybe let's not let the other classes know how powerful we really are. Let's maybe pretend we're weak and squishy. Let's pretend we're weak and squishy so they'll let us get away with things. Oh yeah, the casting coat from this is really cool. I already have it, but it is really cool. It's like very vampire-esque. I'll still grade on it. I think there's no caster here. I might get it. I already have it though. I have that one, and then I think if you do Tower of Zot, you basically get all of this, but instead of like black and red, it's like black and purple. And it drops weapons. This one does not drop weapons, whereas like Tower of Zot does. But I don't want weapons. I want the white mage coat, and it won't matter once I dye it. I do really like this bird. The dragon bi thing, the bi bird. I call them the bisexual birds. Whee! So pretty. Keep dying. We don't need more ads to spawn. Oh, I guess we're limit breaking that. That's fun. Sure, why not? I don't care. This is not that big a deal. This is super cool though. We need to find. Oh, there's someone in the. I think someone is doing this for the first time. Alright, come on. Yep, that's an in. Just because they missed Medica, I'm gonna... And then the tank went flying. We were doing so well, guys, come on! I'll get you through this. I'll get you through it! My Medica 2 is a great band-aid! AoE the house down, let's go! I'm just gonna put an arrow on everything so it dies. So I did my AoE, I'll do another AoE. But it went off too late. That's okay. Now we kind of we gotta kill both of them, like, kind of around the same time. Because once one of them goes... then the other one's gonna do the split again, and if you can kill him before he does the split, that's ideal. So we burn this one. We might not be able to do it for the split because they used their limit break earlier. That's fine. We got him pretty low, which helped. Yeah, but sometimes you can get him, if you can get him before the split, that's ideal. Let's just, Tank did okay. Oh, hey, I actually got the, I don't need the casting jacket. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I really just want the healer coat. I didn't need the casting jacket. But, I already have the, they said I was beautiful. I accidentally said that in caps. I'm sorry. Aw, the tank said I was a beautiful healer. I'm glad I commended them. Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. One, I gotta put away bacon bits. Just for a second. Bacon bits will come back. Don't worry. We are gonna now design an aura based on Lucy from Disenchantment, the little demon character I am dressed up as today. So, because I'm probably gonna have to use a Fantasia and get naked, we are going back to the FC house because I sure as hell ain't getting naked in the middle of nowhere. My character has more decency than that. They really don't. But we're gonna pretend that my character has more decency than that. We are going to pretend. This is a pretend thing. Where's teleportation? Why is my brain fried? There's teleportation. Let's go home. Saria Rose Gold, who's a member of our FC, made a rainbow brick road in front of our house. And it is amazing and awesome, and she spent a lot of time working on this rainbow brick road, and it turned out so well and so nice, and I just want to shout her out. If you ever see her in game, say hello. She's an amazing person. Also, Mina Koi has been dealing with our garden. Great, they've been doing a great job. I want to shout them out too. If you see them in the game, say hi. They're amazing. Torben and Saria help decorate the house. So if you see Torben Lux, or he might change his last name, but if you see Torben and you see Saria, tell them they did well, because they are amazing people. Yeah. I always shout out the people who helped me out. This is my room. Everyone is welcome to crash here if they need a safe spot. We are now going to design a character that I will turn into based on Lucy from Disenchantment, who I'm dressed up as today. It's going to be an aura. But if I'm going to get naked, I am going to do it in my house. Although everyone is welcome to crash here, it's a safe space where you can isolate from people if you need to. I always allow people to crash if needed. So, it's a little chaotic, it's a little cluttered, but it is a safe spot. You can revel in the chaos. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Oh, my character needs to get naked. Let's pull out... No, I just need one. I'm trying to be limited with these, but I am getting bored of being a cat girl. Alright, we're gonna do the Fantasia. And, we are now going to get naked. As we are now naked, we are now going to create a character based on Lucy from Disenchantment, who I'm dressed up as today, that is an aura. So, let me... Okay. Re-edit character. I am gonna load. I'm gonna have to do some work on this, but because it has all the voice stuff and most of the stuff, this is my previous Zayla character. We're not gonna do this. Let me change the environment a little bit here. This is not gonna be our end goal. I am doing high, and I'm doing high bust tight. Tail, obviously, we gotta do this little demon tail here. I am gonna change the face. I think we're gonna do either this, I could do this face. I've never done this face before. This would be a new facial preset. Let's play around with it. We'll do this face and I'll see how it works out. We'll play around with it. We're gonna do that for skin color, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to. Yeah, that one's got like slightly more pigment. I could do something like that. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Alright. I mean, the last season of Disenchantment was actually really fucking good. The last season was actually pretty amazing. I like to do something where I can see. I like to do something like this first where I can see all the facial features before I go into like all the other stuff I want to do. But we're gonna play around with this and just kinda actually like. I might do something else, but let's do 3. Yeah, for now, we'll do 3. Eye shape. I want a little slant. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. I don't really like. I think 1 is fine, actually. 2 might be a little better. 2 is a little more upward at the ends there. I'll do that later. Eyebrows. No. That actually might be fine. A little more. Nose time. 5 is okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. 5 is kind of how my nose is. Let's see how 2 looks compared to 5. 2's a little wider, 5's a little narrower. 1 might be good. 1's just a little lower. No, I think I'm gonna do 2. Just because it's a little less narrow. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I might keep that. I am going to do kind of black or gray for the lip color because we are going demon. What are the other features? No. Face paint color. Actually, I might do this because it's got like a red-black tint to it. I don't know if I'm going to do this, though. I don't know if I like this face. Yeah, no. I like the horns. I'm not sure about the face. Let's try a different face. Let's try this one. This one's kind of cute. The horns are kind of cute. Might be able to make a cute little demon. Let's see. I'm going to do 2. One's cool. Actually, let me do it like this so I can kind of get a better view. 4 is really wide. I might do 4. It's pretty wide. It kind of looks like a character is permanently surprised, but I'm not mad at it. Maybe if I can kind of make the eyebrows a little less, there we go. Oh, that's cute. 3's cute. I liked 3. Oh, maybe that's, no, yeah, 3's cute. We're gonna do 3. Three's kind of like how my nose is, where it kind of like tilts up. Let's do that one. Actually, maybe we could go a little wider. I don't know. No, that looks kind of frog-like. We're gonna do that one. Okay. I'm liking that a lot better. I might change the eyes. They just look a little bit perpetually surprised. Let's see how it looks from far away. Actually, that might be too far. Yeah, we're gonna do 3. I think that'll look better. It's a little more like I think the surprised eyes are cute, but it's not really the vibe I'm going for. Let's see what other features we have. No. Maybe. This is kind of cute. Should I rock the little, like, nose boop? I'm gonna rock the little nose boop. You know what? Yeah, let's rock the little nose boop. Or not. I don't know. Do I want it clearer? How does it look from a distance? I just feel like the nose boop is a little too much. No, I like that. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple, keep it clean. I can change it if I need to at a later date. The face paint is fine. I can always change the face paint. Let's do hairstyle now. I'll probably change this too because I'll have more options. But what's a little demon hairstyle? What's a little, like, maybe I could do some... I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, little demon thing. That's kind of cute. Little, oh, here we go. Let's do this. I got the little extra black horns. It's kind of scruffy and cute. I don't know if I want to, I mean, Lucy is black. But I might do, like, more of, like, a blackish gray type deal where it's sort of purpley. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Maybe I could do little, like, purple highlighty things. There we go. That's kind of, it's nice. I like that. It's very gothy, but that is kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, this little, like, maybe go... That would be more pinkish. Which I'm not trying to be... Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's do that. I think that would be... I don't need to go, like, pure Lucy, because that would kind of be black. But I don't want to, like, go that dark. Let's see what it looks like at different times of days. That's cute. Okay. Because I'm trying to remember how his magic looks, and I think his magic is kind of like purpley. Okay, so the limbo ring, I'm actually keeping, the limbo ring, the eye color, I'm keeping black. And here's why. Because with Auras, you don't need to Fantasia if you keep the to change the limbo ring. So I use the limbo ring, kind of like the iris, so, and then I can change the limbo ring in makeovers at any time, and I don't have to worry about changing the eyes. Because usually with Final Fantasy XIV characters, if you want to change their eye color, you have to use a full Fantasia, which costs money. And I don't like doing that. This is why Auras are superior in every way. Because you can do this, and then, you don't have to worry about it. That's kind of cute. I do like that. Let me see what the other purpley options are. I could go lighter, but I kind of like, I could go darker. That's really cool. Is there a lighter, kind of like a lighter variation? I do like that a lot. It's not very glowy, but it's very mystical-y. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna... Oh, I already did eyebrows, nose, mouth, and all the other things. Okay. Do I want to... I could go purple on it. Like, that's the other thing. I could go, like... Yeah, I could do, like, that. Which is more of, like... It's less, like, black. Or I could go, like, gray. Instead of the black, I could go, like, dark purple on it. So it's, like... It looks like black from a distance, but when you get closer, it's got, like, a little purpley tint to it. Which would kind of be fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of fun. Maybe I'll change the eyeshadow color. Because right now it's like red, and I could do, let me do a different hairstyle real quick so I can like see. Something a little purpley. That's nice. Actually, no, maybe I'll go a little bit lighter because it does kind of look like I have 2 black eyes. I'm kind of liking that. I don't want it to look like I have 2 black eyes. I do get in fights. My character does get in fights, but they don't need to look the part all the time. All right, maybe I'll go back to the darker one. Just because of like what I'm seeing. There we go. Or, yeah, that's better. Excellent. I wish I could do blush as well. Let's just see what it looks like in the unique pose. Let's watch my character dance around naked for a second. Just so I can kind of visualize. I'll probably change my hairstyle at some point. I do like this little, like, what does it look like wearing job clothes? I don't wear these clothes, but you can't see it in your character's clothes, so. Let me just make sure everything worked out well. Bust height is, height's large, okay. There we go, a scruffy little demon character inspired by Lucy from Disenchantment in honor of the outfit I am wearing. Alright. Save. We'll just put it over the previous Zalia I had. And then confirm. I'm not changing, like, my goddess that I worship or whatever the fuck. I like Azima. Alright, let's go. Let's see how everything looks. Oh my god. I can't believe I did this. I am back to Aura. I am back to being an anime dragonborn. Where I belong. The anime dragonborn little demon that I am. I do think my hairstyle is really gonna match my weapons. Oh no, it's gonna. Oh no, I'm out of my house! I'm naked and out of my house! I forgot that it does that! Let's get inside the house. I'm naked and out of my house. Just flash everybody who walks by your property. Okay, let's, yeah, okay, so Summoner looks good. Let's edit the portrait real quick while I'm here. Just keep what was there. Okay, back to White Mage. I'm gonna have to change that, but for now. Aw, that's cute. I look cute. Let's just go through and edit all my portraits. Oh, that's right, Dark Knight doesn't have one, because I haven't been, I'm still dressed up as, Millie from Hell of a Boss. My warrior still is. I would change that, but I'm not tanking enough right now. This is only for, like, PvP. Already did Summoner. I'm just doing all the ones that I would play for, like, if I, Alright, I am now a little Lucy from Disenchantment. Let's go through some. I am gonna, okay, let me see if I have, how everything's gonna look. That's fine. Some of these I'm saving for Femhroth. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. That's kind of cool. Actually, I'm gonna go with this one. I'll just change the. And then Let's find some, I mean, that matches. That's fine. That's seductive enough. Yeah, that's seductive enough. Get it a little centered, but yeah. There we go. That's seductive enough. All right. Change all of these. Which one do I like the most? Yeah, let's do that one. That's a good idle pose. I'll have to change my sitting pose, I guess, too. I do like that. It's gonna be weird at tables, though. Let's do that. That'll be a little less weird at tables. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to sit on the floor. There we go. No, I like this one. Lollafellas have it where they like lean back and forth, which is pretty cool too. There we go. Now we're a nice little aura. A nice little gothic aura that looks like a little demon. I might change my hair at some point. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. Sit on faces, not floors. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here because we kind of accomplished everything I think I was setting out to accomplish today. But I'm going to keep the Discord posted about the OnlyFans stuff. So that'll probably be up by the end of the week. If you want more from me, you can find me on YouTube, on TikTok. I have my Etsy page on TikTok. Even if you can't buy anything off of Etsy or can't afford to, that's fine. If you can like favorite things or view the page, that at least helps with the algorithm. So that's welcome back to the better side. Yeah. So yeah, the Discord is there. So I will do updates there. I post like patch notes there. Oh my god, my chair is shitty. And yeah, and then I'm on Instagram. I have an Instagram for the Etsy page, and I have an Instagram for the game character. So that's the game character one is Run of Arc, and the Etsy page is Heart and Soul Pet. I'm hoping to do more like animal related stuff in the future of like just streaming where I go and what I do. But yeah, also if you're interested in doing a music video or anything like that in game, hit me up. I'm only really going to be doing stuff right now that's like group stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of individualistic stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm going to do the OnlyFans link in Twitch later on. I removed the OnlyFans link when I was working for the school district because I didn't want them to find it and me. I don't know. I'm not technologically savvy, so I don't know what they were doing. But yeah, well, welcome to the Discord. We are happy to have you. Feel free to post memes, pet photos, shit post. A lot of people post a lot of different things. I'm very, let's go see if Nero's still streaming, and maybe we can, like, raid his channel. I've never raided another person's channel before, so I don't know how this would happen. Hang on. No, that's not what I want. Okay. How? We're gonna go raid Nero. Okay? I've never raided someone before. I don't know what's happening. There we go! Okay, let me... I've never raided anyone before. I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, we are raiding Nero. And as a result, I guess I'm ending my stream. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's
There's the bolognese.
All right. I'm ending my stream because we raided Nero. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's gonna happen. Goodbye, everyone. You are valid and worthy, and I love you. Have a great, amazing, content day.